Fire 716. It's your boy Big Frank. You're locked into Big Frank in the morning. Listen, it's a situation going on in the room.
The
It's Wednesday.
situation.
It's the middle of the week, but it's going down. My homegirl Jay Sheree in the
In the
building.
building.
Rocking without your boy Big Frank. I got D Money Mac in the building. What it is? What's up? What's going on? Kevin on air in the building. What is? What's going on? And the Buffalo Bennett is in the room.
Buffalo Bennett.
Bennett.
The
Bennett Buffalo.
The Bennett's of Buffalo. Buffalo Bennett.
I'm gonna get it together. I'm gonna definitely get it together. Do me a favor, guys. Those who are listening online, just check our audio. Make sure you can hear us loud and clear. Make sure we're doing well. We're not overdoing it, if you will. So just let me know. Oh yeah, it's there. It's there, but it's not on. It's not on.
Okay.
Okay, that's me. I need everybody to talk one time.
Check one,
Mic
check,
check.
two.
Mic check.
Can you
Now
hear
let's
me?
listen for it.
Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Y'all sound good. Y'all sound good. There it is. There it is. Yes, I can hear you. Yes, everybody's tapped in the room. I believe I got everybody.
Hello.
Did we hear her? And him?
Hear who? Yeah, I heard. I believe so.
Okay.
Morning.
One more time? No.
There it is.
Yeah,
There
absolutely.
it is. All right.
No, I did some late night readjustment, so I didn't have time to test it all the way. So I had to make sure.
Yes.
How was your Tuesday? How you living? Talk to me.
Tuesday.
Tuesday.
Yes, that was yesterday. I was yesterday.
Because I was like, wait a minute, Tuesday. That was yesterday.
Yesterday.
Okay.
I was just yesterday.
My body betrayed me. So my therapist told me, one day you keep going the way you're going, your body is gonna crash. And I'm like, I got God. And my body crashed yesterday. So I'm gonna give her a good, you was right, tomorrow during our session, but like my body legit crashed when I was trying to do schoolwork. Like it was just like gone. Like woke up 6 minutes before Bible study. I'm not gonna make it because I still got all these assignments that's due tonight.
Oh yeah.
So my body legit shut down on me. So I got that's the long way of saying I got good rest. It was forced rest. It was forced rest. So I'm trying to do better. I got lectured by Daniel's wife about self-care and fitting in the time to do what you need to do and get rest.
Right.
You got
Fitting in
to.
the
You
gym.
got to take care of yourself.
And I was like, I hear you, sis, but yeah.
You sound like somebody I know personally. I hear you talking, but who else gonna do it?
Exactly.
Yeah,
But no, it was a good lesson in self-care. It was a hard lesson because I was literally like, you slept for like 9 hours straight. But
Probably was a well-needed rest.
it was a very
sure,
well needed
for
rest,
sure.
but it just taught me more self-care and preparing me for where I'm getting ready to go as a counselor to make sure I'm getting the proper sleep. So I'm not doing that to my clients.
Nice.
Yeah.
They'll be
Sir,
falling
talking
asleep
and you
in
gonna
mess-
be over there
in the middle of
catching
session.
these.
I'm going.
Sir Kevin, how was your Tuesday?
Tuesday was Tuesday. Tuesday was Monday. Tuesday was Wednesday. Tuesday is every day. It's just a day. I don't let nothing really get to me. So, yeah. It was Tuesday.
All right.
Is what it
This
is.
is what it is.
All right.
D Money Mac, how was your Tuesday? Let's talk about it.
Listen,
To the sound.
I'm always gonna talk probably about the same things.
That
It was wonderful. Did a photo shoot with Tyra
That
and
joint
Stanley. You seen it?
It is fire.
crazy.
They.
I only seen one photo,
I know.
Oh, yeah.
but the one photo took me to a place.
No.
I was like, I need grown-up clothes.
70.
Like,
Like
Niggas
you
was
look
grown
for
up
these
clothes.
places, like as a photographer, you look for like places that match the tone that you want to go for.
Right.
Next, what? Perfect.
Yeah.
Valid.
Like, who thought of that?
I wasn't.
Yeah. Yeah.
Who went to the room?
No,
I did.
facts.
Who
That
went over
joint-
to the yes.
And we're
That was
doing-
perfect.
We're finishing up the photo shoot
Yeah.
we're doing. So I think she's gonna use that outfit for a couple more pictures. And then
Okay.
we got a different outfit, and then I didn't even get to the outside pictures. So
Right.
like we did a couple. Like I can show you later
Yeah.
because I brought my laptop. if you
Got
wanna
you.
see it, but
Yeah, for sure.
it was really fun, and I feel like it kind of really re-sparked the passion and desire. Like I already have it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
it was
like,
oh
yes, it was
Yeah.
like, oh, I know what I'm doing.
No,
That's
valid.
kind of how I felt. So
No, for
thank you
sure.
so much, especially props from another photographer.
no,
So,
absolutely.
So yeah.
Now I'm gonna butcher this name every time. the Bennetts of Buffalo.
Or you could just give us a nickname.
Buffalo
Yeah,
Bennetts.
oh, yeah.
Buffalo
Buffalo Bennetts.
Individual nickname.
I am a first thought person. Okay, that's what I said. Boom.
That's
I'm good.
It's the Buffalo Bennetts.
Buffalo Bennetts is like a team. The Buffalo
Yeah,
Bennetts is
like-
come.
Like
Valid.
the Smiths of Euphoria, or,
Ah,
you know, out
gotcha.
of somewhere, out of somewhere. But
so,
you
so
know, just-
how was your Tuesday? How was y'all Tuesday? You know, separate or apart?
Oh, we was together.
Yeah, come on.
Dark Knight, what's up?
Our Tuesday was good because we was playing that Monopoly and I
Yeah.
was killing that joint.
Oh, you're one of those.
Yeah, she went to bed early.
Monopoly is a 17-hour game.
It is.
Like-
It is.
It's an
We was just
investment.
chilling,
No.
spending some time together.
That's good because
Yeah.
you know you are a good segue. You know, woman of God. Go ahead. You tell us about your Tuesday, but valid. Monopoly is long.
Yeah, I got hurt. I got hurt playing Monopoly. My ego got bruised, but I did learn how to cry on cue. I'm in acting class. I started trying to cry so he could try to like not take so much money and
You're
property from me, but it
Destroyed.
You got to get that
Yeah.
corner right before
Right.
the 200.
Right.
didn't.
That's what she did the first game. So we
Ah.
talk about that.
I'm
Like-
just break the system, corners, and all the utilities and railroads.
Really?
I am
Yeah.
done
Never
after I hit the
Okay.
board 15 times. After I've been around a couple times and collect $200. All right, I'm over it.
You know,
Thank
valid.
you. Tuesday
savage.
was lit for me. My wife did a photo shoot, amazing. She did her thing. My children did what they do, but
Oh, I
I want to talk trash. Okay. I get in trouble daily. So my pastor, I'm snitching. Yeah, I'm snitching. Asked the question to the room about how much time do you give God and how do you show God your expression of love, spending time. Yeah.
Oh, I'm so happy.
And during and also how do you express that towards others? Long story short, we get into the love languages, time, affection, these things. And they asked me a question.
You gave
No,
him the
no.
truth.
They asked the room a question. I offered my opinion and my experience. And the pastor's expression was one thing. Then my wife was like, "Oh, y'all feel the type of way? Here we go." Every time I open my mouth to say the truth, oops, Frank, what did you say? In other words, I said that I said time used to be my thing. Spending time, being in bed, we can cuddle all day. I love to. But as I've grown to be a husband, an entrepreneur, I realized that as the breadwinner also, I can't lay here all day. So there's times where I'm
Yeah, you got
laying.
roasted.
Yeah, I'm laying. But I'm not changing my
No,
stance.
facts.
your truth.
No, not what's saying.
So
Live your truth,
So there's
man.
times where, granted, we're not doing anything.
Yeah.
I love you. That's not my. But on my mind is like, oh, I could have made $450 this time spent just doing nothing. I
Valid.
love you, but let's make the most of our time. We
Yeah.
watching Netflix. After the first show, we good. 2 episodes, we all right. I love you. I do. We can do more later on. But we can set a day. We can go get a hotel instead of having an experience.
Yeah.
But sitting here after a while,
Yeah.
there's
What's going
cash
on?
to be made.
What's
This-
going
and so and then she was like, "Hi," my wife. As beautiful, she was like, "Babe, I don't like how you be using your personal experiences. Like it felt like you just be thinking about money when you're with me." No, that's not what I said. But this is what I said after that. I said, "You know what? And forgive me. As women, you're gonna hear what you hear." She says, "You're absolutely right.
Yep.
There's
Valid.
Let me go get this gas.
You
Get you
only
where you
hear
gotta
what
go,
you
and we
want.
move. Gas, as in gasoline. Real
Right,
gas.
right.
Right. Because we know our
Clear.
audience.
We know guys.
Listen, it's going down this morning, man. The conversation is about to get a little hot. We're getting ready to get into Big Girl Chronicles in just a few moments. Don't go anywhere. Don't go anywhere. Rock with us. Subscribe and share. Also, matter of fact, run the TikTok and follow us. And then
Valid.
come back. Okay, it's going down. 5716. Your boy Big Frank. You're locked into Big Frank in
Just
the morning. Let's go. Let's get it.
What's up, everybody? It's Kier here, Inject Faith, Hope, Love. I am so excited to announce that you can now catch me right here on Fire 716 Radio each and every Monday for Inject Mondays at 7 p.m. So go ahead and download the app and rock out with your girl. Again, that's each and every Monday at 7 p.m. Tune in and have a good time.
I get paid.
Hey, what's going on? It's your boy Dante Miles, aka D Belly, aka your city council. I'm here at Fire
Send
716
some
Radio.
stars.
And I'm asking you
Oh,
to
we got,
tune
like,
in on Thursdays
$2
at 11
stars.
on our show, The Vault. We're going to be having
It's
some
fine though,
conversations
but you got
that's super
stars on your
relevant,
It's better than
very
nothing.
important.
Right.
Sometimes it may be a little uncomfortable, but we're going to make sure that we get our voices out. Come tune in
I'm
on
trying to
Thursdays at 11 a.m. and make sure you
Right.
download the
Matter of
Fire
fact, well,
Big lit, big lit.
Yes.
See, that's valid because there's another.
What's good, y'all? It's your girl Jay
But I
Sheree
need,
from Big Frank in the morning
welcome
on
to
Fire 716. Listen, we calling our artists. If you a singer, if you a rapper, if you got a group, we want you to email your music to the radio station.
Wake up and
at
see that
Fire
podcast.
716 Radio. Not only
No,
do we
actually,
play on
like,
the radio,
some
but we're doing
followers
exclusive
on TikTok.
interview with you.
But,
So
like-
once again, email your
Okay,
music
so I didn't do like the boat
716
train or
radio
anything
at
like that. I did that
gmail.com.
one like where they have the paintings like thank you for following.
Oh, yeah, yeah.
me." So I got like some followers from that, and then it was just like a couple of other people like started following me based on the one video that was like me talking about me want to snatch the students at work.
They like the ratchet
But
on
like
TikTok,
actually
let me
like
tell you.
that day I really did choose violence. Like it's just like I was like, yo, because this kid was like, you don't understand. Oh,
So you guys know as viewers that they don't hear this music. This is what we're just talking because for them to hear the music, they'll cut us off. So
Yeah.
that's why you get behind the scenes conversation.
They hear us right now.
Here's right now, yes. So what we're
Facebook
talking,
and YouTube do.
yes,
Yeah.
Okay.
yeah. So they hear
But
us
yeah,
talking.
like the students came in just kind of screaming at me, and that was the day I did not have any coffee that morning.
Oh, yeah.
And
Stop drinking
that was
coffee.
the day I also wasn't listening to worship music on the way to church, like on the way to work. So it was like, oh, okay, what we not gonna do is this. So
Yeah.
here's two options: you can calm down and leave here with a schedule, or
Mhm.
I can get loud with you, and you won't have a schedule.
Right.
Like, what you
My-
gonna choose here?
The lady at my job today, she's like,
Um,
"Frank, you so relaxed." I said, "I do overnight. Y'all should be asleep. Period.
Facts.
There should be no problem.
Right.
Everything should run smooth on the
Everything-
overnight.
yeah, go to
Yeah.
sleep.
Facts. That's it. Do your
No.
rounds. Check
When I
on your
used to work
people.
at my previous location that me and Frank used to work at, when I worked overnight, them people was up. Coming in drunk. Bruh, come on. Like, if you gonna at least do drunk, do walk straight to your room so I don't know you drunk. Like, so now I got this
Oh, don't
search-
come talk to me.
like, and then you smell like alcohol asking for your anxiety
No.
medicine. No, I can't give it to you. Like, now I gotta go
What?
search your room
Oh,
and see
man.
if there's alcohol
That's
in your
crazy.
room now. And no, like sneak by me.
No, facts.
Be a functional drunk enough to get by me. So I don't even know that you was drunk tonight. Like I went to my family's, we had a barbecue. Like, bro, don't tell me that you drank. Like
Just say you're tired.
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
When y'all pull up, y'all say good morning. Don't be rude. When y'all tap in, say good morning. Huh?
Good morning.
Fun fact, Jess. Coffee shuts your kidney down for 24 hours.
Oh. What?
Oh, that-
Yes.
Huh?
Somebody told me that
Coffee?
coffee comes from an animal pooping it out and getting up the
A
ground.
certain type of coffee.
That's what I told
That
them.
is a certain
It
type
was
of
a
coffee.
certain type of coffee. They feed them the beans
Yeah.
and they extract them after they poop.
I
But
found that out.
but my question
Yeah.
I
is,
found that
what
out in
kind of
bucket list.
what kind of thing you want to go through digestive?
Right. Like, I don't want to
Okay.
get no.
I
No
have
poop
the
coffee?
real question
I know,
with
right?
this.
No
is,
poop.
who
No, Kiki
tried
definitely
this
agree with it.
first? Who tried this first?
I
Who
know,
said,
Right.
let me take this animal's poo,
No, so there
grind
wasn't.
it up?
It wasn't. They didn't
No.
find the animal's poo. They found the animal eating like these things, but they like decided to like roast it and it smelled real good. So they made it into a. You got to watch the bucket list because that's how I got the
Okay.
story.
I-
So they
I
made it
actually
into a
looked
stew,
it
which
up.
is actually like coffee, but it's Kopi Luwak. But it's actually like animal
yeah.
poo.
When
So
y'all
what
pull up, y'all
happens
say
is-
good morning.
So what happens is,
It's
like you
it's
said,
bat
they
food.
found somebody, found an animal doing it. But then they started farming them that way. So then they started feeding them coffee beans, and as they poop, they grab the poop and wash it out and sanitize it and do all that. good
But
stuff to it,
how
but-
did they get to the animal? Like, how did it get to that point? You know what I'm saying? Like, what made them go, aha, light bulb?
No
Let's
facts.
take
You got 30
this and
seconds.
do this. You know what I'm saying? That's the thing that always confused me because, like,
No
how?
facts. Like what?
What?
What
Like,
made y'all
like,
do that?
Like a comedian said, a pervert found out milk was delicious. Because how did you know?
No, that's What? Huh?
Yeah.
Think about it.
Jay Cherie is on you.
What's good, everybody? You already know what time it is. It is Big Girl Chronicles, and on this 35-degree weathered Wednesday, it doesn't feel as cold as it is, which I'm kind of happy about. But we're gonna talk about it's making you. So I have been, I told you guys on Monday I'm starting a journey. It's starting February 1st because I got chocolate covered strawberries and lemon cookies coming. So
Slide them this way if you need to.
I'm not gonna share. But no, I've been doing not just the physical self-evaluation, but really like a mental health and spiritual self-evaluation as well, going into this journey, because it's not just about the weight. You have to deal with some other issues as well. And then even on the ride here, I was listening to It Is Necessary, and it kind of lined up with everything that was going into getting ready to get on this journey, that everything that we have been dealing with in the last few seasons, we oftentimes complain about it. We try to just justify, God, why did this happen? But we have to understand that this process is actually necessary. Like me seeing my eating habits, me going through seasonal depression, me, having my ups and downs in the spirit. Yes, as an elder in the Lord's church, I have them. It's not because it's always bad. It's because it's part of the process. I wouldn't have known that I needed God in a different way if I didn't go through some things. I wouldn't know that to trust him as God, the provider, if I didn't dislocate my leg in 2018 and couldn't work. I wouldn't know him as a peacekeeper or somebody keeping my mind if I didn't go through depression and anxiety. So oftentimes we downplay what the actual trial is and go straight to the complaint instead of understanding that this process is necessary. Me understanding I'm addicted to sugar is definitely necessary to understand.
We are addicted to sugar.
Because in this journey, you have to pull out what you need to learn from it, because if you don't, you'll keep going through the cycles. If I didn't understand I had a caffeine and sugar addiction, I wouldn't be able to address it going into this life change journey starting February 1st. So what is this all about? I'm just letting you know the things that you're going through, the heartache that you're feeling, the trials and tribulations that you're going through. It is necessary, and it's making you understand when you come out of this, you're not going to be the same person that you were when you went in. It's forming and shaping you, and sometimes a tree needs pruning, so it's going to be a little bit painful. But I just want to tell you to keep going, because this process is making you.
Yes.
And it's not coming from somebody that didn't experience anything. This comes from somebody who's experienced a lot of things. Yes. And the person I was 2 years ago is definitely not the woman of God I am today.
Come on, the apostle.
So, in this edition of Big Girl Chronicles, just know that it's making you, because you're beautiful, you're intelligent, and you're graceful.
Revival fire coming soon. You're the blue hand preacher all the way from down. Come on, it's making you revival. Take it. I'm playing.
This dude steady wants me to do a revival. Like, I promise you, this topic will not end until he persuades the pastor to
all
make
it takes is a Wednesday evening at about 7:00. Come to the studio and talk your talk.
Talk your talk. Listen, but no, crack and sugar, drugs.
Sugar is crack.
What?
But sugar is in everything. Like I go Thanksgiving table. Sugar. Only that's not sugar is the turkey.
That even got sugar on it. Because they want to go. They got sugar on it because they got the salt that turned into sugar. Then they got the honey glaze on the joint nowadays. Now they deep frying and they deep frying.
Yeah, the green
depends on who made the greens.
No, valid.
Yeah.
That green cabbage collaboration. Turn up,
I'm not a cabbage greens combo kind of guy. I had it, didn't like it.
Sugar is my crack. We are all crackheads.
Sugar crackheads.
No, because
we feel
the dressing, sugar, macaroni and cheese sugars, the yam sugars, the bean sugars, the potato sugar, the potato salad is sugar, the macaroni and the macaroni salad.
And then the desserts, all sugar.
And then the sugar. We just having a crack feed. I can't wait to do a video called Sugar Crack.
Thank you.
Thanks, sugar. You drink. Sugar.
Thanks, sugar.
Water.
Like, yeah.
And then if it's the wrong kind of water, it's salt, which is turning to sugar.
I'm pretty sure they said zero sugar, but there's sugar in it.
Oh, valid.
There's
aspartame
zero.
is almost sometimes as bad as sugar.
Yeah. The name aspartame just sounds like acid pertaining to your body. Just doesn't sound good naturally. So, listen, we're ready to get into the question of the day. Rock with us. We'll be back in about 37 seconds. The question of the day is cancel culture catered to,
Only geared to
only geared to
black and brown.
black and brown people? Let's talk about it. Tag a neighbor, tag a friend. Somebody tag Larry Reed just because, hey, my guy. It's going down. Fire 716. Big Frank in the morning. Let's go. Let's get it, y'all.
Y'all, Thanksgiving ruined me last year. Like,
What?
I'm serious because I was doing so good, like my eating habits and
right
you know,
here
portion size, different things like that.
Yeah, for sure.
And then Thanksgiving came, and I'm not joking.
So go ahead and download the app and rock out with your girl. Again, that's each and every
I was
Monday
like-
at 7 p.m.
for 2
Tune in
days
and have a
straight.
good time.
Oh
with
my
us.
God, why did I do that? And then after that, just like, I'm back. But like, I think this year,
here at Fire
I'm just not
716
gonna do
Radio.
I told my family
I'm
too. I was
asking
like,
you to
let's
tune
just
in
not
on
cook.
Thursdays at
Like, let's
11
go somewhere
on
and
our
go
show,
eat
The Vault.
because they want to
We're
do,
gonna
you
be
know,
having
they want to cook
conversation.
everything.
And the problem is that
Very important.
it's not even just
Sometimes
the
it may
day.
be a little uncomfortable.
That's tomorrow.
but we're
It's
gonna
the
make sure
leftover.
that we get our
It's
best.
after they
And-
sit and marinate.
And
you
I
know.
am one. I will dig into breakfast,
Make sure you
lunch,
download
and
the
dinner.
Fire
Yeah.
716
3 consecutive days in a row.
Not you eating turkey and macaroni and cheese at 9 in the
There's
morning.
still some in my freezer.
Wow.
I froze it because I was like, if I ever want soul food and I don't feel like cooking, defrost. It's sitting in my freezer right now.
I have a 3-day leftover limit. That's it.
Yeah.
You get 3 days out of
3
me.
days.
After
I'm not gonna lie to
I don't
y'all.
count the days.
When is I'm not doing the
Not
full
serious.
week, but take me to the end. You know, sometimes I'm just not taking a place to go. Okay, but if I get hungry, I'll be in. Here I come. Okay,
Facts.
Let me get more of that. This saving me some money. Okay, this is financial wisdom.
Listen,
financial wisdom.
yo.
like
Oh my
especially
God.
this year because like my cooking smacked this year. Like I was just like, oh no, I'm freezing it. I need to have memories of this, so I know I can actually do it and it's capable because like I have tried to try to cook more and get better with cooking because
Yeah.
I didn't grow up with. You know, grandma teaching me how to cook. We had 3 basic food groups in my house: chicken, spaghetti, and hamburger. Like that. Was it. So
Right,
like,
3 meals I can bust.
and my dad couldn't cook.
Daniel, I mean,
That's
so it's gone.
So like this year, I was like, it was just me and my dad because you know my aunt is no longer here. My brother passed away, so I'm used to. I don't know how to cook small, so it's big pans of everything. So I was just like, okay, no, Dad, you take your stuff. I'm having my stuff, and Kev was like, I'll take a plate. Tried to make the biggest plate possible for him, like, and I was just like, yo, this food is. It's because I made it. Because I'm still eating it. Like I did this.
No value.
Pat on the back. Yo, she's
Yes.
smacking out here. Yo, she wife material. Off that one meal. One meal was like, I wife material.
Listen.
Qualify myself as wife
I just see
material.
the fridge stacked up with them 10s. Take these out real quick. Put these back. Take these out.
Right.
I'm gonna eat this dinner real quick. And I see you tomorrow.
No valid. I can't do it after the 3rd or 4th day. 4 days, I might throw the rest in the freezer. You know
For
what I'm
me,
saying?
It only depends on
Bring
how
it out
it's
at a later
handled
day.
and packaged because 4 days it's like drying stuff like drying out. And
Yes,
get a little crusty.
valid.
Don't do that to me.
No,
Put this
I'm
in-
a avid. Take the turkey, take the ham, throw it in the pan, recook that bad boy. You
Bring it
feel
back
me?
to life.
Oh, he okay. There's a TV
Throw
show
some
on
rice
Netflix
up in
for
that
it.
joint.
Pressure cooker.
You feel me? Bring that right back. Right back.
I've only seen a little bit of it. I haven't seen the whole thing.
Oh my goodness.
But
I had to
since they're not
binge
paying
that
for
whole thing.
advertising,
I know.
It's a show on a streaming device.
When y'all pull up, y'all say good morning.
But no, like
Got 30 seconds.
I've legit got requests for banana pudding, so I may put the word out for that and sell some. But like, I got the. Could you make me? I got you because it's your birthday.
Oh,
That's it.
you give out the special birthday treat.
I'll give out.
Fire 716, your boy Big Frank. You're locked into Big Frank in the morning. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever this may find you in the world and in the universe. Because we broadcast here. We reach Niagara Falls, Buffalo, Lockport, Tonawanda, Georgia, California, Las Vegas. We out here in these
We
streets.
lit.
We are lit like fire. It's going down. Your boy Big Frank, locked into Big Frank in the morning. In the room with me is everybody. and their cousin and them.
Yeah.
I told you every time the Buffalo Minutes.
Yeah, Buffalo
D-Money
Minutes.
Mac, Kev on there, Jay Sharif.
Yeah.
in the building with us, rocking out. It's definitely going down. I'm excited. The question of the day. Here we go. Jay Sharif, it's on you because you got to set the stage for this proper.
All right. So is cancel culture only geared towards Black and brown people? So let me explain. Most recently, they started a petition to get rid of Tiffany Haddish off of Girls Trip 2, because of the video that she did with Ari Spears regarding the child and sexual molestation. That situation. So they're basically trying to tell them to replace her with the principal from Abbott Elementary. I can't remember her name.
No.
They were like, she doesn't deserve to be in this franchise. She doesn't deserve to be in this movie. First of all, it's not a franchise because there's only one movie. Get your facts together. But she doesn't deserve to be in this movie because of this video. But then we also remember they tried to cancel Will Smith because of the slap. And Gabriel Iglesias, who is a Mexican comedian and one of my favorites, they tried to cancel him because he did a post saying, he has Chihuahuas. He's like, I'm taking my little nugget to get some chicken nuggets, and then at Chick-fil-A. And so they tried to cancel him because they said Chick-fil-A hates gay people. So it has been a repeated.
We about to get.
You tried to cancel somebody for saying they were going to Chick-fil-A.
Yes, because they said because he's a person of influence, and knowing that, let me be clear, the founder of Chick-fil-A was anti-gay. The son does not carry the same mind frame.
Man, get your
as
chicken
the
and
dad.
go
As
on.
the dad.
Get your chicken and go on.
But they tried to cancel him because of this whole the stage name is Fluffy. Fluffy,
I'm about to get in trouble.
you said you're an advocate. You said that you're an ally to us, but you're going to take, you're supporting this friend. So Black and brown people have been attacked and tried to be canceled.
I get you.
Because of these certain situations. But meanwhile, people like Jeffrey Epstein
Right.
went a really long time before and that's only because he touched the wrong person. Because he touched the wrong person is the only reason why
call him out.
He got arrested, and then security guards pretty much let them. I know, having a moment. The security guards pretty much let him kill himself because I saw the jail cell, and it was like 16 sheets in his cell. So you weren't even supposed to have all that. But Harvey Weinstein, there's other. We can continue to name white influencers, white public people that are not being canceled.
Fact.
But taking your dog to get some chicken nuggets, you want to cancel Fluffy because he's a Mexican.
Now,
that's crazy.
I just want to say Epstein didn't kill himself. Okay, go ahead.
Ooh,
the conspirators.
The conspirators
are here.
You know what I'm saying?
You may not like me for this, and I can care less at the moment. God still loves you; He loves me the same. Because I feel like cancel culture has just gone overboard.
Valid.
But I also think, and I'm going to say this, that the LBGTQ
AI community,
the community has been
artificial intelligence
has been very aggressive in the movement of canceling things and people, and I think that is crazy. Now I don't know how to put this together with words, but I also think that it's an agenda for the Black and brown culture.
Yes, because
there's already a battle between trying to get rights for them and also getting rights as being Black and brown.
Right.
And that there's been a challenge there as well. I just think that cancel culture, they're not fair.
Valid.
I think that also, if I don't have the ability to have freedom of speech or expression, what am I alive for or living? Mm-hmm. And I get the fact that certain things come with smoke. I get the fact that certain things come with, I said it, I got to deal with smoke about that, and I'll take that.
No, valid.
But you shouldn't have a whole community ready. Oh, cancel your own self. Can't cancel your mama, your daddy, your auntie, them. Just cancel your subscription. Okay, you ain't got to see me. You know, I just feel like it's just.
I think the bad part about this, and it's something that if I lose followers or whatever, a lot of people who wanted to cancel Will Smith and Tiffany Haddish were Black, which is unfortunate. Mm-hmm. because black people are trying to cancel other black people.
Slaves sell
But
slaves.
and that's the thing. Brown people had brown people.
It's a moral thing. It's a principles thing. You know what I'm saying? To talk about it, is one thing, but to show it,
all right, here we go.
To dramatize it is another thing.
I was trying to be away.
It's not.
So
I'm not okay with it.
Yeah, hold
You
on.
know what
Let
I'm
me
saying?
give some more clarity to what Kevin's talking about. For Tiffany Haddish and Aries Spears did a comedy skit, and the comedy skit included talking about her being a mom, the kid going to see Uncle Johnny being a molester situation, and he's saying slick and crazy stuff in the scene, the scenario, and it's just crazy.
Right.
And it's like, oh, it's crazy, whatever. So they're offended by the delivery of that. The boy isn't actually touched. It doesn't happen. But it's that scenario and that situation. So people then get offended because of how that's delivered. Now, I feel a different type of way as a comedian.
Right.
That I get how it can be harsh. I get how it can. Listen to me. Comedy is the truth. And what Kevin is saying, that saying it is one thing, and knowing black culture and knowing culture in general is one thing, but to dramatize that adds another level of
comedy
of comedy to it.
You know what I'm saying? It's not. I'm not okay with
because
it.
But
You know what I'm
how?
saying?
But my thing is also, I understand that the fact that it's a kid may be offensive, but how often do we dramatize stuff about whores and pimps and players in the community and our brokenness?
No, you're right. That's valid, but
we
it's a different magnitude.
You say it's different magnitude
because our kids are at risk because of this.
But right,
and not our people. People are choosing to be prostitutes. People are choosing to be whores and pimps and all of these things. Kids aren't choosing to be molested.
No, I got you, but it's
so
also
it's a different magnitude.
To me, not so, because for me, also though, it is a truth that is very much present that
valid.
we deal with. So I'm going to deal with it how I'm going to deliver it. I'm not going to deliver it the same way that you will.
No,
you
valid.
might go talk, have a conversation, have it for meetings. No, this happens. Let's just go ahead. Let's make the serious thing as light as we can, because to deliver it is going to be different. As a comedian, there's a play I want to write, and there's a scene where a kid is molested. In the
valid.
Cancel me now,
but it ain't gonna be funny though. Huh? It's not gonna be funny though, or it's not gonna be because the way we talked about it.
Yeah,
you didn't make it seem like you were gonna make light of this.
Right.
This is something that needs to be talked about, not laughed at. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, because
there's a difference.
Yes.
Okay, so
yes
I'll say this: and I'm not defending at all. Tiffany Haddish specifically took this stance because this is something that happened to her. So like for her, this is why I'm getting what Frank is saying. This is why, actually reading the book The Black Unicorn is interesting. But like certain situations did happen to her.
Mm-hmm.
So I think that's the way she project, that was like, okay, I'm gonna take this traumatic personal experience and talk about it, but put it in a place where it's not. I'm not saying it's right, and that's the thing. People, and I understand people's. I didn't see the video, so I understand people's ruffled feathers. But at the same time, this is not the first time a black person or a brown person has tried to be canceled over something that's stupid. Taking your dog to Chick-fil-A is dumb. Dumb. Canceling a black person because they said racism is real and our president is racist,
or the Jews.
Cancel.
Period.
So I think that cancel culture is really just a mask for taking away the rights of freedom of speech.
Yeah.
I don't really think it even has anything to do. It doesn't not that it doesn't have anything to do with really canceling people that need to be canceled.
Yeah.
It's just more about taking away that freedom of speech, and it's geared towards black and brown people, because just like with everything, everything is geared towards taking our freedoms away. I do think that, and I also want to say too, as far as like the video with Tiffany Haddish and Aries Spears, I mean, I don't agree with it.
Mm-hmm.
I just think that there is other ways as a comedian that you could pull this off in a more funny and tasteful way. I think that however it was described, like I read it, I didn't watch it. There's just other ways that you can go about it. Like you can still do your thing as a comedian.
Because and I hear you, because as a comedian, we deal in truths.
Right.
Our baseline is truth. And a lot of comedians has gone through a lot of different trauma situations. That's why we chose laughter as an outlet to release that.
Right.
And how we deliver that. Richard Pryor.
That's true.
Richard-
yeah,
Red Fox.
he was not for the.
They
They
was-
were not for the faint
They
of
were,
heart.
they were
Valid.
not, but they
No,
were
that's
considered-
real.
Yeah.
those
Dolomite.
are considered our veterans, and in the comedy world. So I get that. Yeah, it could have probably been a better way, but actually also that's art.
Well, see now here with the as far as art goes too, I mean, let me say it this way. So I think that with the whole cancel culture thing, it's hard to be like this person should be canceled, this person, because at the end of the day, we're
Everybody
only
should be
seeing what we see.
Absolutely.
We're
Yeah.
not seeing the full picture. We don't know what else other people are doing.
Mhm.
This person could be rallying, this actor could be rallying for this other actor to
Yeah.
be canceled or whatever, but the whole time it's the director. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? It's the
Right.
person that owns
Valid.
the company. It's
Yeah.
the people that run the show.
Mhm.
They're the ones that's doing the stuff.
You're valid.
But you want to cancel the low level.
The
people.
face.
So
Yeah, yeah.
I
Right.
think that, cancel culture as a whole is just, to me, is just not right. Like,
Yeah.
people are going to say offensive things.
Yes, we
Mhm.
are.
But that is their right. You
No,
know,
valid.
and even like, and this is going to sound controversial, but even people who are racist and say the most racist, ignorant stuff, hate it. Obviously, they shouldn't be saying these things, but
But
Right?
if
They have
you
a
take
right.
their right to say that away, you're taking away the rights, period, for everybody. Like,
Yeah.
it's not just a one situation type of thing. And I also think with cancel culture too, they bring up stuff that happened 10 years ago. You bring it up a tweet
Yeah.
that happened in 2009 or whatever.
Hart.
Come on,
listen,
Like,
'cause
okay.
No,
listen,
valid.
Kevin
people
Hart
change,
Okay.
yeah.
was
You know
cancel.
what it is?
Cancel.
Yeah.
You know what it is? Like, so I'm just saying, white people are mad because
Yeah.
white people are mad. They 'cause they can't say nigga and they get canceled. So then when black people do something, anything inappropriate, then they try to be like, oh,
use it.
I
and?
yeah, right. They
Yeah.
try, that's where it's really coming from.
Yeah.
They want to level out the playing field. They mad that they can't say what they used to say.
Yeah.
Because white people, I remember back. I'll say this real quick. I remember back in the day. I remember watching the news. I was a kid, and it was a white anchor. He was a news anchor, and he robbed the bank. He literally robbed the bank, and he was on maybe 2 weeks later, and they were like, he was just really stressed out.
Oh yeah, no.
Yo.
no, valid.
Yo,
What?
Nobody
Stressed
gets
out?
and please. feel
He the
free to
only one stressed
attend-
out?
on the news. We in the
But then you
hood.
get mad at black people for making black people crimes. We don't have food. We go to the store and steal.
Facts.
Like, that makes no sense.
But that's valid. You get mad at us for I was just having a conversation with my mom about this. You get mad at us for breaking in during a crisis to get
Yeah.
the things that we need. Some people, granted, took advantage,
Good
and
ball,
those
shit.
that did should be punished for it. But at the same
go
time,
ahead, my
at the same time, they they do it in their own neighborhood. Why not go out there and do it? Because they're in their neighborhood.
Right.
Why would I leave my neighborhood to go commit a crime and come back to my neighborhood and know I'm gonna get caught for it? Out there, they don't play. In my neighborhood, they lax.
Right.
I'm gonna
But
take full
The
advantage of
looting,
it.
okay, the looting thing. I was not here for the storm. I saw the photos. But no, the looting thing. I'm not gonna say I condone. I understood.
Okay.
Destroying the property was what I did not get. If you like, and I'm not saying this, so don't be like, oh, the elder said you could break in and loot and steal. That's not what I'm saying. Like, if somebody was genuinely out in a snowstorm, broke into the store just for warmth, okay, I got food, I need to eat. That's cool. But they destroyed these stores. They
No,
was
valid.
breaking shelves. They was breaking glass. Like, the door opens. You don't have to break the glass. Like, there's certain things that they took it to a different extreme. Certain stores that didn't think they were going to reopen again because of the property damage. Like, it didn't make sense for me.
I'm gonna say this again. Let's not lie to the people. Because if you needed this, you have to learn to prepare for things like this.
No, valid.
Right.
And those who are in need to do this, granted, I needed something. But let's just be honest. The ravaging wolves.
Facts.
Because to need something to go in with aggression, go grab, we gotta go, we gotta survive. What's the plan of action? Life happens. But the damage that you've done to yourself.
Right.
And I get it's my community. It's right there. I can't get away. I'm not about to travel the way over there to get here. But at the same time, as yo, did you call somebody for help? Did you reach out to what you need? What can I get to you? Are you in walking distance? Did you talk to our
Maybe I'm
neighbors?
not calling nobody because we all in the same situation.
Maybe you are, maybe you're not. But I'm not. It doesn't make sense to destroy your own. And I
No,
get
valid.
to cause damage to your resources, so that when we come alive, now you needed it for today, but you don't got it for tomorrow
No, valid.
because you decided to go this route. Doesn't make sense. This is a resource for you. You got to use that wisdom. And
I hear you.
And let me help you. Everybody, and I drove down Bailey. It was from the Caucasus Mountain of Caucasus. No shot to them.
Yeah.
No disrespect to the race at all. But we were not going to paint this narrative that was just our culture.
Valid.
It was a group of people, a class of people
Everybody
who were in a
needed
place
something.
taking advantage and doing what they was doing.
Valid.
Like, for example, do you really need a couch to survive?
Right. That's what I'm saying.
Like do you
breaking
really-
into
really need a
errands,
gumball machine.
breaking into errands and rent a center.
certain
like,
things
just
doesn't make-
stupid.
it doesn't make
Like,
sense.
if you're not going into, like I said, if you're not getting your necessities, granted, be prepared. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? But like, if you needed it that bad, get what you need,
Right.
man. Don't take
Yeah,
advantage.
and I know that you know about the race factor, and that plays a role. Absolutely, without a doubt. But I'm realizing that there's a class of people now,
Right.
which is mixed now,
Right.
who are among us,
Yes.
and
Yes.
also they are also on welfare. They are
Mhm.
also struggling. They are also in need.
Valid.
Actually, the statistics say that
Say it.
people who are white
Yep.
actually are more
More on-
on welfare
Absolutely.
and
Black people.
social services
Absolutely.
than black, brown, and
Absolutely.
other races. So.
In the history of the country, there's
Yeah.
always been crime in
Yeah,
cities.
yes.
Valid.
And what I
Actually,
do know though
civilization.
with our country is that they get a better excuse
Yeah,
Right.
when it comes down to crime than we do.
Right.
It can be the same crime, the same time, the same people, the same situation,
They could have got caught at the same time.
but
Mhm.
we'll slide mental health here easier
right.
Right.
than we do here as a troubled youth going through hardship.
they're
or-
just
Valid.
Or
gangsters,
gangsters, you know.
savages.
and those are just real
Yeah.
factors that we face and have to deal with.
Yeah.
And so also, and that's training too. Like, listen, yo, why would not only did you loot, but you looted on cameras to get caught.
Right.
So not only did you mess up because you had to get it, you had a need and necessity in the moment. I get it, but now after it was over, we got to press charges, send you to jail. You might go missing. So for the 2-3 days you felt that you couldn't make it through. Now you're about to go do 6 months, a year,
right.
looting
For
Robin
for
Louis.
Robin.
It was.
Yeah.
Robert Louis.
I was gonna say real quick too. As far as just doubling back on
Double
the
back.
cancel, on the cancel culture because it just came to my mind. As far as more black people canceling black
Oh
people,
boy.
I think that has to do with the fact that we already have this perception that was created in the world for
Absolutely.
us. So it's like anytime black people do anything that is out of what we are supposed to do,
Mhm.
or they're acting a certain kind of way, like, don't go on TV showing your ass. You know what I'm saying? Excuse
Right.
me. You know what I'm saying? But like, it's really, I really just think that that's just a way of like black people trying to police black people. Just like when you go, you go to church, and there's gonna be some church ladies that if you do something, they're gonna tell you don't do this. They're gonna try to correct you. And I think it's the same thing, but the cancel culture is even more intense because it's like you're making black people look bad,
Yeah.
kind of thing.
Yeah.
Where in the reality, it ain't got nothing to do with that. You know what I'm saying? And I feel that it's wrong. And I think even as far as the whole looting situation, some people probably, you're making black people look bad. You're tearing our neighborhood, but it's like the neighborhood was already like that.
Mhm.
Okay, the people
Valid.
were already like that. Had they had the same opportunities
Mhm.
as other neighborhoods, if they had the same things in there, or different things like that, maybe they wouldn't have had to do the things they had to do. So I think that it's always a step further,
Mhm.
always. And that's just how I
Yeah.
feel about that.
I agree with that. I feel like people sometimes us as black people get lost and not really searching the history for certain parts of the history.
Yeah.
Like I said, there's always, no matter however civilization was going on, there's always been crime in cities, no matter who was there.
Right.
I remember one of my favorite movies is Men's Society. Don't judge me. I love that movie. right? There's a scene in there where he's after the main actor Kane got shot. He's sitting there in the bed and he's watching an old gangster movie from the 1920s with white people shooting themselves up.
Yeah.
Right. So what the movie's portraying is that saying that like I'm not naturally violent, but if I am, I've been watching white people be violent on TV for y'all started this.
Right.
Yeah.
Same with the mob, same with
I was
everything.
just about
No,
to say the
fact.
mafia, they kill more
Because-
Italian people than anything.
Right.
Farrakhan. Yes, I said Farrakhan.
Yeah. It's hard.
Farrakhan said that he was on the show. It could have been over or somebody. I don't know. He said that sometimes the white race is afraid that we might do to you what y'all did to us, and sometimes and the narrative for us has been painted. So we're fighting against a narrative all the time. All the time. You got to fight against a narrative that's been fed to you by education, by society, by religion. It's been fed at an angle to us. And it's like, now how do I change my mindset now? How do I change what's going to happen and not be afraid? Because once you, I'm a fucking preacher now. The king, there rose up a king that knew not Joseph. And he was afraid that the children of Israel might just get too powerful. Therefore, he made slavery hardship for them. But what happened was they did not stop growing. They grew and grew. So then he said, let me go ahead and kill the male children.
Right.
But the midwives were hiding the male children and not killing them. Then he had to raid the city. What you're saying, Frank? In other words, that the system has been designed to kill us, to destroy us,
Absolutely.
for a long time.
Centuries, yeah.
Because somebody somewhere is afraid that if we just get too successful, if we just go ahead and make it out the hood, if we all just get together, that we just might take over.
We all just get together.
Valid. So yeah.
I mean,
Absolutely.
I'm not gonna say I'm a canceler because I don't.
Yeah, I'm totally not a canceler.
I'm not a
I
canceler.
should be a canceler.
I'm not a
I'll let
canceler.
I'm gonna mind your business, sir.
There's just some things
I'm gonna let everybody
I
walk all
don't
over me.
support.
Or
Yeah.
I'm changing, working on it.
There's just things I don't support. Me and my sister in the Lord have gone back and forth about R. Kelly. She's like, whatever, I support Kels. You do you, I don't. But I also feel like the people who forged Aaliyah's signature, the people who were bringing other women in, also need to go to
Complicit.
jail as well.
Mhm.
Like I was like,
Drea with her
Start-
tits
I was like, start with the person at the head and work your way down. But like for me, it was just like, oh my God, the world is canceling R. Kelly. You need to be supporting him because he's black. I don't support molesters. The only reason why I still listen to Michael Jackson is because his victims came out after he died and said they never touched him.
Well, you Never Land.
Like-
He was in the bed with them kids.
So like, the fact that like his victims in his court cases waited until he died, I thought was kind of crappy. But it was like our parents put us up to this. They knew he was going to settle out of court, whatever. We knew so that's the only reason why I still listen to Michael, because if I found out Michael was touching kids, all of his music is coming off my playlist. You know what I'm saying? So like for me, it's your actions that cause me to have pause with you, but I'm not going to cancel you. Like the one thing I loved about Denzel Washington with Will Smith with the slap, he brought him aside and was like, dude, I understand this is a moment of humanity for you, but you have to learn how to govern your emotions better. You know what I'm saying? When they did the verses and Shaka Khan was completely drunk, Stephanie Mills held her up, did her songs, was like, no, you put your crown back on the queen.
Right.
You don't embarrass them. So like moments like that, if it's a situation that's offensive, I believe that if you're connected, definitely take that person aside. The thing is, we take to social media because social media allows us to be whoever the heck we want to be and be rude about it. Instead of just saying, hey, let me adjust your crown real quick. I will never condone R. Kelly molesting children. I won't listen to his music because I know the more I listen to your music in streaming, you're getting paid while you're in prison. I'm not doing it. Like, I'm just not.
Frank is
and
still
the
stepping
lyrics,
in the name
too.
of love. I got the keys to ignition, hopping around the kitchen, got the wheel in that daddy. I'm now because I don't know the words. But valid. But you gotta be cautious to your audience and know where you at. And it is what it is. And for me, everybody got a storyline. Everybody got an experience. Everybody got something. I can find a reason to cancel you.
Yeah.
Right.
I can watch
Exactly.
you long enough and
Reasons.
find a reason why you shouldn't be.
No,
Right.
valid.
So I got a reason. I can give you 6 right now.
I also think too that a lot of the cancel culture, like I feel like some stuff is just conspiracy always. Because I just don't think things are as black and white as they try to make
They
them
not.
seem.
Things are not as
Um,
they seem.
Yeah, I totally think some of it's set up. Who did you piss off?
Right.
Like, who did you
Right.
make mad?
Right.
That now they're bringing something up that happened in 1995.
Valid.
That's the whole situation
Like-
they were saying about Bill Cosby.
He was trying to buy
that-
NBC.
Yes, that he was trying to buy NBC, and they wasn't liking that. He has the money, he has the power.
Facts.
Let me just bring up that you were drugging and raping women for like 20 something years.
Facts.
Where in reality is like y'all all knew he was doing this. Y'all knew there was victims. Y'all didn't cancel him when he needed to be canceled. Y'all ain't
Right.
send him to jail when he needed
Because
to
as
be.
long as the
And
music
that's
making
what
me
it
money,
is.
I'm not gonna beat it
Exactly.
up.
That's right.
Yeah.
Exactly. But once you go against the grain,
Once
now I
you
gotta
go
take you
against
out.
the grain, I got to take you
Right.
out.
But that's where we have an issue.
Yeah.
Because if we had integral people in position,
Mhm.
you wouldn't have to worry about being canceled.
Yeah. But my integrity is challenged with my money broke. It's going down.
But it-
5716.
No.
Your boy Big Frank. No, we're
No.
gonna talk about it. Listen, you got to be behind the
gotta
scenes.
get on this-
You gotta get on YouTube and Facebook to get this conversation. We'll be right back. 5716. Big Frank in the morning. Let's go. Let's get it.
But that's the thing, like, with Bill Cosby, they weren't gonna put him out there because he was America's dad.
Yeah.
Like they just weren't. The same reason why people say whatever, they killed Michael Jackson because Michael Jackson was
Valid.
getting ready to buy
Everything.
everything.
Yeah.
Like he already had rights to everything.
He already had half of
Half of
Sony.
everything.
He had half everything. He
Yeah.
had rights to the Beatles, everything. He
Yeah.
had everything, and he was getting ready to take over. I think it was either Sony.
Mhm.
He was getting ready to take over Sony. So you got this punk black man that killed this, and that's a doctor that killed this man. Like it is definitely
Somebody paid him to kill him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because money isn't wrong.
Valid.
It is the love of money
Yeah.
that is the root of evil. So money can challenge me. Oh, as long as the mule
Yeah.
who we using is bringing us bread, we good.
Keep our mouth shut. Look the other
I
way.
ain't got nothing to,
And that's
but once they go through the experience of I learned, I've been through, all right, I'm over it now. I've
Yeah.
matured. I'm not in that season no more. I'm advancing in life. I'm on a whole other wave. My mind is exposing. I'm elevating now. I'm just on a whole other wave. I can do better. I can
Facts.
do more. Let me go ahead and pursue the business. Let me go ahead and I take ownership. Let me go ahead and get this. Now you become a threat. Now you a threat to me.
facts.
So now I gotta
Valid.
go back and pull.
Yep.
Wherever it is not there.
No
Yeah.
facts.
Did it die?
Oh, are we all?
No. no, it might be
Right,
bad.
though.
No.
You got neighbors.
We got neighbors.
That's why we gotta go.
Ah.
They just moved in.
Oh,
But
is Joe here? I was like, whose earphones is that loud?
Nice.
Huh?
did it die?
It's,
But yeah, that's a crazy.
We've been knew about R. Kelly though.
Oh yeah.
When he married Aaliyah, we was all like,
But see, now the crazy part about the
cool.
whole Aaliyah R. Kelly situation is that we forget about Jay-Z. And that Jay-Z was with Aaliyah before R. Kelly. Like he was up in the
so you
mix
said yours needs to be
with
turned down?
her as
yeah,
well.
yeah.
So it's like
Was
that,
you?
you know,
Oh,
what secrets he got going on?
Right.
Because you was messing with her and R. Kelly was messing with her, and this girl was underage.
Yep, exactly.
So you know,
But
I just
here's the thing though that I couldn't stand about the whole R. Kelly thing. His brother was like, every man has a type. That's just
um
I'm like, and you
No.
said this while
there's
you were in
a
prison.
word for
Like,
men that have a type for younger women.
But you know what's happening now is they're trying to make that type a real thing.
No
they
facts.
are.
Valid.
Yes.
Well,
in
certain
the-
countries it is a real thing.
It is,
Yeah,
and that's
yeah,
exactly.
I think in
Yeah.
Japan, it's like you
It's-
could be 13. I think
And
it is.
if you are in
Jeez.
the Middle East, as soon as you get your period, you are able to get married.
And
Yeah,
that's
that's
crazy because
That's crazy.
some women get their periods very early. Like they get it
Yeah.
at 10,
Right.
9, you know, and that's just wrong.
They're bringing, but the how they're trying to do it here is ragged. Okay, they're not trying to make it in a traditional sense, like, oh, we're turning it into a custom. What they're trying to do here is they're trying to
Is that
put
full?
pedophilia as a mental health disease in the DSM. So once that happens, if you're a pedophile, you can technically get a check because it's a disability.
Okay.
That's
That's crazy.
It's
That's
insane.
crazy.
This is welcome
Yeah.
to my world. This is all my world right here. So what they're doing, there's a fight now for morality in the DSM because it's like if you do understand if you put pedophilia as a mental health disease, pedophiles can not only get off in crimes because it's mental health, but they can also list as a disability and get benefits for it. And so it's been
That's
an
wicked.
ongoing fight. This is why a new DSM has not come out yet, because one comes out every couple of years.
Right.
Because they're fighting this process. We can't make pedophilia a mental health disease.
Yeah,
Because they'll get checks for this. Like they
Right.
can get a check. They
Yeah.
can get. They can go and do this to multiple people and still. Oh, they're mentally ill. So
they should make a rule.
listen. All I'm
I've been saying that for
saying
years.
Yeah.
is this.
It'll probably
The
stop
only
that. a lot.
reason why I would not do the
They
only
like,
reason why the
it
whole
only takes 100
castration
people.
thing is just
Yeah,
because
right.
of people that get accused and they're innocent. Because then it's like now you done castrated this person who's innocent and they've like that's the only thing that is like I feel like is a gray area with that
Right.
because there are people who are out there, men and women who will accuse people and it's just out of spite or whatever reason. But also to the whole pedophiles getting checked. Let me tell you something. And this is I'm gonna be real with you. I went through some situations, and if one of those people got a check and declared mental health, I would raise. Yes, I would because like that's insane. I need the check. I'm the one going through the mental health issues, not them. That was a choice for them. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And I think that's just wrong.
They think it's a biological thing, but they also think that there is a developmental issue. Like this is like I said, this is my world.
Yeah.
So like
Right.
it's a developmental issue that caused this person to have this kind of perception. And I'm like, even if that's the case, I haven't seen real science about it because I'm studying it. I haven't seen real backed up science about it. But even if that's the case, then it needs to be a mandated therapy, a mandated mental evaluation. But to put something like some things needed to be put in, something like homosexuality used to be in the DSM. Obviously, they took that out. It's not a mental health disease; it's a life choice. But I don't think that saying that it's a mental health disease constituted for being in the DSM, and that's the only reason why it's a debate. It's not necessarily like if it is a mental health disease, it's if it's enough to be in this DSM, and if it gets in here, then that means that's when they can get benefits. That's when it can be diagnosable.
I mean, the Lord did say in the times of hold on, let me get it right. Sodom and Gomorrah. Am I saying that right? Oh, okay. I'm just saying.
But also, this is not trying to sound funny, but it's also white people making these decisions.
I mean,
so
if you ever
have
you ever done the history of Pompeii? If you search the history of Pompeii, like the actual history, and like once the volcano erupted and all that stuff, it like froze all these things. But the artwork that Pompeii was like a giant brothel city, and all the artwork they had to like hide some of the artwork because it was too much for that time period. But it was like they was doing animals in some of the artwork. They was doing small people, big people, creatures. I mean, and it was like all over. So it doesn't surprise me. And these were, Greek. I think they're Greek. Something like that. You know what I'm saying?
Not surprised.
Right.
Not surprised.
Bestiality has been out for a long time. And honestly, that's
I got
why
a story,
stopped,
but I'm not gonna tell
I
that.
stopped. Like people was like, "Oh, you being really deep." That's why I stopped watching Family Guy and American Dad because they make it okay for a dog to have sex with humans. They make it okay for an alien to be out here smashing people, or like
We are aliens.
to be like this, take on this like this persona. Like I didn't see it until I got older. I was like, wow, Brian is really a dog out here having sex with humans. Like
I didn't think about that till you just said that. Like, wow.
Yeah.
My eyes just
But no, like that was just for me. I'm like, I can't promote a certain healthy lifestyle for me. And be like, this is okay. Like, it's not okay. Like
Fire 716, your boy Big Frank. You're locked in at Big Frank in the morning. Hope your day is going well. It is 5 minutes past the top of the hour. It's going down. You're in the room. Kev on air. Jay Cherie, Buffalo Bennett, D Money Mac.
Hey.
We are in the building and I burp at the same time. I'm professional. I'm professional. It's going down. Oh, we got church mess today.
we do have church.
Oh, we got to get into some church mess.
So they did not disclose the name of the church or the pastor, which
I'll tell
I'm
you.
like, that's kind of aggy. But
Jamal
a
Bryant.
fight broke out in a church because the person who was preaching, wasn't the pastor, person who was preaching was talking about living a holy lifestyle in front of his wife. Meanwhile, his side chick was in the church and put him on blast in the middle of the service. Was like, oh, that's real funny. You talking about holiness, but what she said, I'm just quoting what she said, but you wasn't saying that when you was, I was sitting on your face.
Okay.
So,
Same mouth.
in, you know, in the altercation, the wife started fighting the side chick while the pastor was watching the fight. Ladies, y'all know. Okay. And this, first of all, it's messy, the fact that you out here not being an integral man of God. Second of all, is messy that you preaching about a lifestyle that you're not living. But third of all, the fact that the two women started fighting and the pastor was not getting hit is a problem for me.
I'm not about to jump into that. That's John and Keisha and Tanya. Listen.
The fact is you both need to be mad at him and not at
That's
each other.
unfortunately
That's valid, but unfortunately, yeah. Y'all don't be mad at. She should attack the husband.
Don't beat the plate, hit the side.
Don't be mad at the side chick. Don't be mad at the side chick. It's the husband's fault. Although the side chick did know, I'm sure, that he was married. And she's filed for
what
that.
happened was they
at the
start
same
amening
time,
too much. Hey man, go ahead.
Preach, preacher.
And she just gets it. Girl, I'm about to tell it. Girl, I'm about to tell it. Girl, you not right now?
No,
I'm about to.
but not.
Tyrone. Elder Tyrone.
You wasn't saying that
He
last
was a
night.
financier and the finances stopped.
Because
There's nothing like a hurt horse.
There's nothing
Ain't
like
nothing like a hit horse.
when the mule stop. I want to stop now. You want to stop now? We have created a pattern of a lifestyle.
You have
And
created
now
a
you wanna
false narrative in my life.
Now you want to
and now
stop.
you want to renege.
And I'm snitching. Oh, tell her.
Messy.
I wish I was at that church. I ain't gonna lie to you, because I would have been interested. Like, wow, Lord, you was revealing.
I wish
a
I was
lot
on the camera
today.
crew.
Would have zoomed in real close. Like, ooh, wow. But no, yeah, they should be fighting each other. But I feel like it's one of those things where it's like, if you're the wife, it's like, girl, you knew, and then if you're the side chick, it's like, she wants the wife position, so. She tried to fight for that. She put it out there because she's trying to make it known. I think that first of all, the pastor or preacher, what else is he doing? Because
this ain't the only
you know
one.
what I'm saying, right?
She not the only smasher.
No way.
No,
No way.
As the pastor, this is happening. Where's the deacons? Where's the security team? Why you? I got to preach next time.
Facts.
I got things. I'm not about to get involved in this brawl here. Where is the
He
people?
got bad armor bearers.
Where are the people who I put in place to help me
They
to make
know.
sure that people are safe? Where
They
were
tried
you?
to warn him. Doc, now you know this can go left.
And then how old is the pastor too?
Because listen, Doc, I'm gonna tell you again, don't do it. Don't eat the forbidden fruit. That's why they ain't show up.
Been
right
warned.
here, Pastor.
Been lying to me, telling me you're doing good.
And yes, and how long was it going on too? Like,
Facts.
was they going to Bible study together?
No, so like based on because I couldn't get the full clip, but based on like the clip so it was like he was like, we have to live a certain life, and she was like, really? Because I find it real funny. Because I was just sitting on your face, Pat. The wife is like, what you say? And so it was like started running towards each other and brawl, and he's standing back like.
But you know,
if I was the wife, I would have looked dead at that pastor.
No, because
conversation.
Based on the biblical terms, a wife built her home. He is not. He's the violator, but he's not trespassing. She's trespassing when she gets here because he's welcome in my home. I didn't know that he was violating with you. So my beef is that you violating what I thought was all right. Oh, okay, what I'm going through or recovering. I know him. I've been dealing with him. I'm just saying.
He left the door open. How you
left
the door unlocked?
You invited into this place, but left the door wide open for anything, any bear, any deer, any robber, any home wrecker to enter into this place.
Because number one, I love you. Okay, I don't love her. Watch it.
So if the love, there was no need to let an intruder into your place.
Yes, because love don't mean sex.
But
love-
then why'd you go get sex?
Because meaning that love at home. I might love my wife, but she ain't giving me no kaka.
I get
Therefore, I went out and I've been getting satisfied sitting on faces and playing spaces. Okay,
not sitting on faces.
Wait a minute.
You know,
Is this
That's
whatever.
the case. That's a
Is
whole
this
nother
thing on?
scenario.
you know.
Whatever.
So whatever the case may be,
Let's
but I think at first, even for the roles, she violated.
Yeah.
I get it. Say she's my wife. My wife violated. Oh, I'm pissed off at you, but I'm definitely about to air it out. I'm
No.
definitely about to.
I'm not saying she's not wrong. She's wrong for going after the female.
Yeah.
I am.
But no, both parties foul.
Oh, valid.
They
Right,
both
right,
got to
right.
catch the smoke.
That's true.
Oh, valid.
You feel
Absolutely.
me? Like
100%.
when I'm done with him, I'm coming for you.
no,
Right.
valid.
Like,
Half
don't
you.
think it's sweet because you're not being looked at or touched
You're
on right now.
because you just
But
might meet
trust-
your maker.
You trust and believe.
Valid.
He's the head of the household, so it has to fall down. He getting hit first. If I get hit first, I violate it. Babe, now handle that. All right, I'm not the only one. Handle that.
Yeah.
For me, you know, most side chicks know that they're side chicking. So,
Right.
Valid.
Right.
so
Valid.
like
They do.
was her approach proper? Absolutely not. You could have waited till service was over. Excuse me, woman of God, I need to talk to you real quick because
Barbara, this is
Barbara,
Sharon.
right? Like this is not.
I'm smashing your husband, and I need you to know this.
How do you?
But-
how do you
no,
have
No,
that?
no, I'm gonna tell you now.
No, but
if
the
you
fact
gonna be, if you gonna be Shirley, okay, just understand Shirley gonna get beat up if she do that.
Valid. And there's examples
'Cause
that we know.
There's a reason she called on the phone. I don't want to go to jail. I'm gonna call you. I found this number. I'm gonna call you. See what it's about. If you go and violate, and I know where you live at, I'm pulling up.
But let me explain to you why.
So if you pull up to
Yeah.
me saying
Let me
I
explain to
smashed
you
your
why
husband,
this song is stupid, because this woman, okay, if you listen to what this woman is saying, world's dumbest woman. She called this woman, I'm buying his clothes, I'm cooking his food. Woman, if you know he out here smashing other women and you having this conversation, the problem isn't her. The problem is you need to get rid of this man. The fact that you're proud that you're taking care of this grown man
now we got to
Oh,
now,
boy.
te-
smashing,
now
Double
tell the
sound.
song
right?
that she buying. She buying what
buying his food.
and doing what?
She said, I'm
Buying
cooking
his
his
clothes,
food.
cooking
I'm
his
buying his
food.
clothes, cooking his food. The car that he drives is in my
I'm
name.
bu-
Dumb.
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 But he's laying me satisfaction above the degree that you're talking about.
Valid.
He is emotionally satisfying and he is physically good to me. So I'm not mad that you here. I take care of him.
Mm.
He take care of me. You can paint this picture how you want
Yeah.
to.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
But I found out that you was here. I'm just calling to let you know I'm still here. Okay. I want to let you know that I'm not surprised that he's been creepy because you ain't the first, the second, or the third.
Mm.
We know what this is. And I got Shirley I got him and her or him. Okay. You know.
Facts.
So this
Let me not make
This
too
has
much
been
noise.
Yeah,
This
this
is
phone.
a revolving history, though. When women have like if a man is cheating with two women and the women didn't know about each other, they fight each other. This has been a history that gotta stop. I'm sorry if my
Good morning,
husband,
Ernie.
even in the case of the woman the
Ernie.
wife did not know that he had a side chick,
Mm-hmm.
and the side chick did her side chickness
Right.
and stepped out of side chick realms. My
Oh, she
problem
stepped
is
outside her
with
lane.
you
Okay.
as my husband, because you brought this not only into our marriage but into the house of God
Right.
we serve in. My problem, you out here being stupid with her. Okay, she's stupid. Clearly she's stupid
And-
because she made herself look dumb in the middle of the
What she
congregation.
done was she
But it's you. My
brought
problem is
attention
you.
to the door. I opened the door. This ain't I'm the cheater.
Right.
It's open. Now
I
I'm
said-
preaching God.
She just said the line.
And what you did, you decided to open up your mouth and start playing with the squeaky door. I know it's open, and now you want to talk about it in public. Therefore, who the person who's hurt emotionally is going to the person who's at the door. I know I opened the door, but I'm about to wear you out, and then I'm gonna be mad at him and deal with him. But emotionally, right now, I'm about to wear you out right here, and I'm gonna deal with him. I'm gonna deal with him. That's my.
I mean,
I ain't gonna call you
I
out.
feel like
I almost called somebody's name in my
as far as
family.
The wife going after the girl. I mean, it's more to like
Well,
the girl and they're married.
you're like,
They're married, so at the end of the day, it's not like she's about to go get a divorce from tomorrow.
Right.
She'll probably be still sleeping in the same house
Yeah.
with him.
Hey,
got
Barbara, this is
responsibilities
Shirley.
together. So of course she gonna go after the girl because like you're ruining this, even though it's really him
Yeah,
and his
valid,
problem.
valid.
She's just gonna go
I
after him.
mean,
I don't agree.
I don't agree with it.
Going after
Because
don't
like
agree at
I
all.
had to, even though it was childish and it was in my teenage years, you know what I'm saying? Like I was talking to a dude, found out he was talking to somebody else. When I found out, I knocked him out. I wasn't thinking about the other girl because we both didn't know. It was like, yo, wait a minute, you talking to her? Wait a minute, you talking to her? Oh, you about to get these hands, and he caught the hands. Like I just don't think that
How you would say you a rare breed?
but that's the thing though. It's been perpetually cycled for a very long time, and even like I said, this situation is
Infidelity has
messy
been cycled.
because she stepped out of her place and said what she said. But now the people that this man is leading, they gonna have problems. Now this could have messed the congregants up. Like this situation became messy because of this one situation. Be like, I don't know if I could trust the God in my pastor anymore because he been out here. How many other people is gonna pop up? How many other visitors will come to the church? Like
how many of y'all got messages? How many of y'all been calling my phone talking about the stuff y'all doing as well? And I've been covering for y'all like I covered for him. I've been counseling him and talking to him and guiding him and trying to get him to do better. I can't force him to take his peen out of somebody's pot, but I've done my due diligence as a pastor to okay. And I believe if God revealed anything otherwise, that you've done your due diligence to handle your business. Let's go. This is not always a pastor trying to cover up for somebody's mess up. No, I've been, welcome. Hello. Yeah. I've been present. Yeah. Situations at the church, been present, been dealt with in conversation, been addressed. Had a mess up, had a slip, but she's my wife now, but had to come to the church and confess. We're about to have a baby, and we're not married. I've been there. It's not, oh, Frank, no, I can't. You out here, no, man of God, stop. Here's wise counsel. Here's wisdom. Here's these things. And now I trust that God has dealt with you accordingly. I've set you down for a minute. You're not moving for a minute, whatever. Here's an opportunity. And now you want to speak, and now here comes this woman still talking. Oh, you're still doing the same thing. So guess what? I'm going to sit here, handle this smoke. It's your smoke to handle.
Valid.
Yeah. It's your smoke to handle. Mm-hmm. These are hard lessons that you got to learn sometimes in leadership. Mm-hmm. And just for those who are in leadership, even women, you will be tested in money and sex. Yeah. You will be. Yeah. And then for me, I always go back to this situation. How did I get here?
Thank you.
Yeah. How did I arrive to infidelity? How did I get to the point that we ain't connected?
That's right.
What has that's my wife all the time.
That's right.
How did we get here?
How did we get here?
How did she even show up?
How was there a crack in the armor?
Right.
Mm-hmm.
And that's the real thing. And that's, so even with the girl being messy and you fight who you want to fight, because at the end of the day, either you're going to dismiss the marriage or you're going to work on it.
Yeah. Valid.
Yeah. I mean, and even for the so-called side chick, it's like, what's going on in your life that you accepted this? That you accepted somebody that is married? Like, I mean,
because
like
that's why I said if it had to, for me, I was like, is it because the finances stopped?
Yeah.
Because it's like, okay, not only was I just getting this Pastor P, but I was getting finance. I had a nice apartment. He touching his car note. He's making sure I have a comfortable life. So I'm okay in this broken place because I'm being taken care of, because I've been searching for being taken care of for so long and haven't got it. But this guy, he's cheating, but he's taking care of me. But then the finance stopped because maybe the narrative is, I don't want to do this anymore. I don't want to cheat on my wife anymore. Right. I'm trying to get myself together.
Right.
I can't finance you no more. Oh, really? Okay. Because we've been at tables where people have pulled up in churches trying to collect funds. So like, for me, I'm not saying that that's the narrative, but I know somebody who is a avid side chick. That side chick narrative. Oh, he stopped paying. So I'm gonna expose. Okay. Because you're not gonna have me out here. And now I don't have security. I don't have, my car may get repo. I may not have a place to stay because now all of a sudden you got a conscience. Oh no, I'm gonna blow you up.
Yeah. Plus a side chick can easily step back. It just is what it is. Like the marriage, they're gonna have to deal with that mess.
Right.
But she
She gonna fade into the back.
She might be a
Sitting
couple.
on
She might be a
my
couple
face and
sides.
then-
Sides.
you know, fade to the black. What, she can move to another
This
place?
her fourth side.
Right. You know,
Okay.
right.
She don't
Fact.
have
Can't
real
do that next
consequences,
time.
You know, other than getting embarrassed at the church. Fine, go to another church. You know, do the same thing. Go to another city, do the same thing. Fine. It's dudes with money that you could get money from all the time.
Facts.
You like, man, you know,
No.
they be getting older. They're like, man, I ain't gonna be thick forever.
I ain't gonna be sick.
Girl, you thinking
There's
the
a-
gold
Get it
oatmeal.
while I can, honey.
Yo.
Stack them stacks
Yeah, right.
till I get fat.
But you know,
Somebody still gonna want it.
yeah. And you gotta just even in leadership. You know, there's smoke. It's not a dub for him. It's not over for him. This is-
Right.
Here's another lesson learned. Not giving the clout that it's okay or just yeah, just do what you want to do. No, but he gonna lose some influence,
Facts.
but he also gonna gain some because there's somebody else out there. Dang, it could have been me.
Right.
Yeah.
He calling all his
Yeah.
side chicks.
Ah.
Yeah, this is dumb.
No, like
Right, yeah.
I need you
Hey,
to
yo,
sign this
listen, I
NDA real quick.
no,
No,
fact.
Right, yeah, exactly.
no.
no.
I
need
mean,
to
can you
sign
imagine the
this real
people in the
quick.
audience, the other husbands in the audience is doing the same thing? Like, listen,
Dang.
texting, like, look,
Keisha,
Stupid.
I'm
we
gonna
got
need
something
you.
to talk about, right? Listen
Yeah,
here.
like, 'cause,
We need
yo,
to have a conversation.
We
though.
got
I'm
the
getting ready to be
severance
elevated.
and also like,
Please.
it's also humbling to be exposed. To be y'all ain't gonna like me for this, but too bad. to be exposed in front of everybody brings a level of unwelcomed humility,
Oh,
but
yeah.
required.
Valid.
So but
Yeah.
now that you've been broken, public, we know now.
Yeah.
You got to deal with the faces, you got to deal with all the emotional, and they got to now everybody checking for you and yours.
Right.
Part two, there may have been another brother looking at your woman to be her mother. So this shit ain't no sense at all. But in other words, like now you got to check on who's willing to violate y'all home because now we know it's broken.
Mm-hmm.
There's so many components to infidelity in these challenges
It's valid.
Right.
into the scenario at hand that it's funny, but then it's like, dag, it's embarrassing.
Yeah.
And you got to deal with that smoke. Listen, I told you, I was talking to a young lady. My voice is straight. A young lady where her prayer partner was the pastor, was the first lady. So every time her accountability person,
Every time she
Was-
felt guilty.
what?
Snitching.
You calling again? I didn't. In the beginning, I
That
didn't
is
know, but long
hilarious.
story short, it's like, no, I can't really use you effectively because you're still out here sleeping with this girl.
Valid.
And I know because my wife is getting information directly.
Ooh.
Franklin, man of God.
But no, like even in your situation that you made public, the part of your situation that I appreciated, not just being your sister,
Mhm.
but somebody also observing when you did have to have your moment of humility, is that the people of the church restored you.
Mhm.
And I hope for this pastor, he does. I'm not saying that you right, bro, but I hope that you have people that restore you because even after
was
he
God.
came clean, the leadership got up and hugged this man
Yeah,
and was
but-
like, "We don't still see you different.
No
We
valid.
still see that you could pour out to us," and
Yeah.
loved on him.
Yeah.
And you know what I'm saying? Not to say that we condoned it, but it was like, we're not gonna leave you here broken.
Yeah.
Like,
No.
no.
Right,
My wife was like, "Man, you delivered that so well. I didn't even know it was a bad thing." I said, "Girl, yes, it was the Lord." But no, definitely restored.
So I hope he does have some people
Yeah.
that will restore him and remind him who he is called to be.
Yeah,
Who he
yeah,
is.
but don't be
I
out here.
think that's-
But don't be out here doing it again, bro.
But I think that's
after the
also
restoration.
too the power of God.
Yeah.
Like that's the like He calls us to forgive.
Yeah, we're not
and,
trying to be
Right.
nobody
You
else.
know, like
that right now.
nobody's perfect, and this could.
I'm
this
on
is
my
an
way to True
example for
Bethel.
you. You need to be forgiven for that because who knows? Maybe next time the wife might have her mistakes. She needs to be forgiven just as much as the pastor and the side chick. Maybe she, whatever
Yeah.
she's going through. So I
Just-
think it's just
Don't be out here John Graying, sir. That's all I'm
Yeah.
saying. Don't
Or
be-
I want to be petty, but I'm not.
be petty.
Or don't be a walker. It's going down. Fire 716. Your boy Big Frank. It's going down this morning. We get back. We got some hot topics, hot
topics.
discussions. Why does my voice sound like helium? But it's going down. Fire 716. Your boy Big Frank. It's going down. Let's go. Let's get it. Get you tomorrow on Fire 716. Big Frank in the morning.
Hello to the people that is on TikTok.
One of these Sundays. Yeah, he think it's a game.
Why?
He think it's a game.
Same.
What?
Same dude.
He thinks No.
Right. We on this side. We have no. Tell us
Right?
You
situation.
think it's a game?
It's a game.
I bought my money.
Oh, okay. I thought this was relations. I was like, what?
Oh, another pull up.
Listen, I should not have to keep telling you, bro. Send me that bread.
Valid, like Khaled.
You know the situation, Doc. I'm this close
Yeah.
to showing you who I am about my money.
Don't hit him with the
Like-
flow,
Then he want you to
fam.
ask him.
Come on,
Yo, you
man.
got that money? Yo, man, listen, man. I told you. Like, yo, listen.
Yo.
I shouldn't have to ask you,
Just
bro.
Facts.
walk up mid-service and just stand at the altar
Stand at the altar.
and look just
Listen, you gotta
Slow
do it like-
nod.
You gotta do it like a director though. Get you a little
That's
backlight,
crazy.
or
Not a
little
backlight.
spotlight,
Spotlight.
and just stand there with the light. Like,
Yo.
No, you gotta see
Real
that and do the
intense.
slow nod.
get you some fog. To let the
The
fog
s-
roll.
Cause you
down
getting
the
paid.
wall.
You getting
Push
paid
fear
every
in
week.
people's heart.
Some of
He gonna be up there like,
some of that clip of Men's
Sign
Society.
that check over, Doc.
Like,
That's crazy.
Doc.
because I have witnessed the church pull up.
Oh.
It was uncomfortable.
Oh, fast.
I was present for the
I
church pull
had
up.
to call
I
man.
was like,
I had to call a man about a bag of weed that he was out there dealing. They said, Frank, go talk to this boy, because if not, I'm going to get him. One moment, please.
it was,
Gee.
it was the same
Same person.
same
Yo,
person.
listen. I just got a phone call. You owe this man some money.
Ah.
Handle your due diligence.
Yeah.
All right, all
I
right.
wonder if it was the same dude that did the pull up, because that was just uncomfortable.
It could have. No, y'all would have known.
Y'all would have known.
Yeah,
Yo.
It's like family.
I was
Yeah,
like,
I get it.
I'm-
Yeah, if
this
y'all-
is
Yeah.
happening
Yeah,
right now.
yeah.
Like,
Ain't nothing, man. Being exposed in the church, man, from the hood, from the streets.
Absolutely.
Oh yeah, like this one pastor preacher I know named.
Now,
They keep pulling up on him. He's so foul.
Wow.
Yeah, but
So they
man,
keep on up.
we keep.
oh, in the city?
Huh?
In the city?
No. He visited the city. I said
Okay.
his name already. I just didn't want to say it again.
Gotcha.
1 o'clock per show.
all right, so I just pulled
Yeah.
up a little discuss with your viewers question on TikTok.
Yes.
It says, what would you do if time was frozen for 24 hours? 24 hours. Time is frozen. You can do whatever you want in the 24 hours while time is frozen. What are you doing? Not you going to sleep. She said she going to sleep.
that's
It's
one thing I don't
frozen.
get.
But I
Time
have
is frozen,
access
but you
of
have
motion.
access, so you have
The
no
cameras
time.
work.
Oh, time is frozen, so the cameras are frozen.
I am-
Just take money.
I'm simply going to get the money
Right.
Grab the
Get
money. and go on back home and put it in a place
Facts.
and let time proceed. And I'm going to use my toolboxes to act as if nothing has happened and continue to build and to grow and to do everything my
Facts.
heart's desire.
You trying to get a church
I'm
debt
hitting
free.
the I'm hitting the Fed. I'm hitting the Fed. I'm hitting the Fed. Got to get the
I'm getting
bricks.
pallet jack-
I'm getting the bricks. Facts. I'm getting the
You got
bricks.
24
I'm getting
hours,
the
you might as
gold.
well.
Oh, yeah.
I'm getting it all. Every man, listen, y'all gonna wait, where did it go? Nothing. Not even a
If you had 24
coin
hours
left.
to live, what would you?
Nothing.
Oh, Ernie said, if you had 24 hours to live, what would you do? Is the question.
Oh, I don't want
Ah,
to answer.
24
hours to live.
Oh.
If I
Okay,
had only
let's-
20
If I had 24 hours to live, I would do everything illegal. And then that last 2 hours, prayer and consecration.
prayer and consecration, I'm gonna go ahead and take that one hit high I've been talking about for all
That
these
crack,
years.
crack.
I just want to know
You know what? I got
if this
24
is
hours
real
left.
as
Is
y'all.
it gets?
Oh,
Yo,
life just turned around.
Honestly,
Wait, new guys are like extension. Oh, come on.
what? Really, God?
Why are you not chasing the dream? Take too long, guys.
honestly, I'm having
Yo,
sex. I've been
That's
waiting for a long time.
girl.
I'm having
same.
like no. I've been keeping myself for marriage. If marriage has not happened yet,
You got 24 hours
I got 24 hours.
hunching
I'm having
everything.
sex. And then I'm talking to the Lord because I'm making it in.
At the hotel.
Watch me.
Like,
Just never
You're
knew.
like, I'm sorry. It sounds crazy. I don't want to leave here,
Yeah,
You at the
no,
hotel.
that-
They all on different.
Untouched.
Yo.
No.
Is it
no.
multiple? Is it multiple dudes? Like,
It's
all
a-
on
no.
all on different floors?
No. See,
Okay, my bad.
Choo choo. Got an elevator.
Sorry about that.
Got an elevator.
No.
Yikes.
See, no, I'm-
Floor
I'm
6.
Good morning. Just good morning. If you just popped in,
I'm
good
a
morning.
lady. I do have a friend who was like, if you ever needed somebody to have that experience with, I'd rather for you to have it with me because we're friends.
If the world just ends.
So if I decide to step out of God's grace,
He said the world.
I'm gonna at least have
I
it
got-
with somebody that I know, I love, and somebody I trust.
Right.
I'm not gonna be
Right.
out here running a train. That's nasty. Like,
Come and ride a train.
Yeah.
Come ride
it's gonna be
Good
with
morning.
somebody that I do love. I do trust somebody that would take care of me. You know what I'm saying? But
I mean, listen, I hear you.
it's because I'm his
And it's
sister
your,
that
it's
makes
your
it
first,
so.
it's your last time.
My first last time.
I'm trying to experience this on multiple,
No.
to the
Have more
highest.
floors.
Right,
No,
like
because if my
do
24
not be
hours
gentle
gets
with-
extended.
Different.
first 5 minutes, I
Racism.
get you. Cater to me. First 5 minutes, cater to me. But after that, make me look at you different. Like,
No, because
It's the bricks of gold.
because this is the problem.
Name it.
It's saying
Facts.
you have 24 hours. I'm sorry, Pastor, if you watch it. You have 24 hours. But God is funny. It will extend your time.
Oh God.
I want to have I want to have walks. If I can, my time is extended.
yo,
Let me just do this the right way with the right person. So I'm not out here torn apart and then have to live with the
I feel
consequences.
like 24 hours though. Okay, 24 hours.
First,
I would definitely I would want to go do some of the fun stuff that I always want to do. Like I'm gonna jump out a plane. I'm about to
Facts.
go do
Skydiving.
some Skydiving. Like I'm about to go do some crazy stuff. And then
facts.
I would jump out of
Yeah.
plane because just my luck, my parachute wouldn't open.
Oh,
That- you got-
Like,
10
They got
hours
reserved
away.
parachutes. They got backup shoots. They got backup shoots for that.
Still, just
Yeah.
my luck. Dude, I was hit by a Frito-Lay's truck leaving the defensive driving course on the way to LA weight loss. Okay. Just my luck.
Wait, is that real?
Yes.
wait, what happened?
I was leaving a defensive driving course
Okay.
on my way to LA Fitness and got hit by a Frito-Lay's truck.
Are you serious?
Yes. Just my
You
luck.
got
my
bad.
parachute wouldn't open.
right.
Like
Both
10
of them.
hours.
That's crazy.
wasted.
Yeah.
No, I'm going. I'm about to. Matter of fact, I'm about to take a plane. I'm gonna just teach myself how to fly this plane real quick. Mess with God.
I'm
gonna just do anything.
I'm going full GTA.
Yeah, thank you. Yes,
Full
that's,
GTA mode.
That's exactly what I would do.
Breaking all the
That's exactly
rules.
how I would-
Give me 5 stars.
Yeah.
You won't catch me.
Exactly. After 24 hours, I'm out of
Nobody cares
here.
about anybody else, right?
Fact, it's 24 hours. They got a lifetime. I only got 24 hours.
I love y'all.
Nobody sit with y'all. We're not having no conversation. We're not going no secrets. We just out of here.
Fact.
Ernie said you getting some chips. I was put off with chips for a while, Ernie. I'm not gonna lie.
Yo.
Put off with chips for a little while.
I could imagine.
That passion came back though.
Yo.
We
I don't
got
want to look
30
at a bag of
seconds.
chips.
Like no, because I was really frustrated. Because I mean, my car was like a thug car too, and I was so mad. Like, because I had to
Dang.
keep telling this story to the police, to my car insurance
That's crazy.
agent is cracking up. Like, you got hit
Dang.
by a chip truck on the way to losing weight. Yes.
if the Lord was trying to send you any kind of signal,
And then I
Let's
still
go.
got chunky after
Right.
that. Like,
Yeah.
lost weight, went back to being chunky because I am a forgiver.
I feel like I would have did the same thing. Though.
I am
You
a
know
forgiver,
what?
and he didn't mean it.
Okay, so this person asked real quick on my TikTok. I know he's just asking this question to me.
Fire
but I feel like I should ask
716, your
everybody.
boy Big Frank. You're locked in at Big Frank in the morning. It's 34 minutes past the top of the hour. It's going down in the room. I keep forgetting their name. The Buffalo Bennetts is gonna hit me
Yes.
once. Jay Cherie in the
In the
building.
building.
Kevin on air.
Chew,
D
chew.
Money Mac. It's really a
Hey.
vibe. It's a good conversation. Hotels levels. It just went. It just the conversation here turns.
Always.
Always turning. We inspire you. We give you Jesus. We give you love. We give you life. We give you love. It's just doing the thing. It's just doing the thing. It's like what's going down.
It's those moments where your brother finds out things about you that
You
he
know,
didn't want to find
well,
out.
well,
So
Right.
behind the scenes, to ask what we want to do with 24 hours, all I would say is go back on YouTube, TikTok, and watch it, and
Facts.
Facebook to find out what we said. Because right, no. What we got some hot topics? What we got going
We
on?
definitely got some hot topics. So the first hot topic, I want to start this off because this girl is stupid. So a worker from Popeyes. So there was a series. There was a Popeyes that the employees were not getting paid. And so they took to the news, and one of the workers said, I don't worry about this because I get paid every day.
Yes, sir.
Basically telling the world she steals from the register every day, and then was like, I don't know why you interviewing her because she's smashing the manager anyway, and that's the only reason why she getting paid. So this young lady pretty much not only just made herself look stupid on national TV, but then admitted to petty crimes.
Wait, she admitted like she steals, or
She
she
was
said
like-
she get paid every day?
She said, "Oh no, I get paid every day because I work the register."
Oh,
Oh man.
Stupid.
So this is her
Yes.
face for those who are on Facebook and YouTube.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. She looked like one of those.
So she was like, "It is what it is." So let's not be surprised if she shows up in our hot topics later for being arrested. Breaking news: I'm gonna destroy her name. Alula Bal Alunge. She's
Wow.
from
Good.
South Sudan. She is the first female pilot for Delta Airlines. Airlines working from Dubai.
Oh, let's
So
go,
out
go.
here, all the black girl magic.
Yeah, yeah. Sprinkle
trying
that
to-
on
they-
everything.
right.
They're
Huh?
trying to get their team together.
Yeah,
They're
you know.
trying to get it together a bit.
So congratulations to her being the first female pilot in her area. Shirley Ralph and Babyface are performing for the Super Bowl. So they're going to be the opener. Shirley Ralph is singing "Lift Every Voice." Babyface is doing "America the Beautiful."
She's
And shout out to Shirley Ralph also because her and another person are that's a different.
so before
That's a different.
who
topic.
is Shirley Ralph? What does she sing?
Oh, Father. I was thinking the same thing because
Listen, I'm trying to tell you.
Shirley
Me
Ralph,
too.
y'all, Moesha's mama.
Oh,
Oh,
so
she
you
a
got to
singer?
give.
Yeah, she sang. She did.
Yeah,
Broadway.
yeah.
She did
wow.
Broadway.
You got to
I
give
know
that
that.
precursor. You got to give that point of view. Oh,
Yeah.
this is Taquan from Higher Learning. Like
Right.
I think it's-
Beetlejuice.
That's what they say on the back of movies. They're like, "Hey, The Rock, aka I forgot his name.
Right.
Dwayne
Dwayne
Johnson.
Dwayne
So
The Rock
Moesha's
Johnson.
mama, she did do Broadway before she did TV. So she did a lot of August Wilson films,
Mhm.
a lot of August Wilson's plays. I'm sorry.
Keisha, you know who that was?
Yeah.
Oh, you somebody. Okay.
Yeah.
Excuse me.
Congratulations to Snoop Dogg and Teddy Riley and Sade. They'll be inducted into the Songwriters Hall of Fame.
Okay.
Okay,
So
Okay.
Snoop, he not just out here making wine and weed infused wine. He doing things out here.
Oh, also Snoop and Eminem's daughter are dating. Snoop Dogg's son and Eminem's daughter
All right, that good. Snoop,
are dating.
Snoop sound like the church man. You better not. You sound like you.
Marseille Martin is the youngest person to be an executive producer of a studio and sold $30 million at the box office, and now she signed a deal with Disney. So shout out to Marseille Martin.
Blackish.
Oh yes, Blackish the daughter, the
Blackish,
little girl.
the youngest
Yes,
daughter.
Let me see. Let me see. If
she's she produced Grown.
yeah.
Grown. Was that Grown?
Grownish?
It's the movie.
No, with Tiffany Haddish.
Yes.
No, Big.
Big.
Big,
Yeah, yeah.
grown,
She
slow.
executive produced that joint.
different. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Ernie.
Little Mama is apparently dating a rapper named Five Mics. I don't know who that is.
You're not gonna get one. once you Jay Z and Keys, you're not getting one right.
Fat. Once you
Once you-
facts. Once you walked up on stage
He's like, why are you
and felt like you were part of that moment, you were canceled.
it was over.
Cancel
Wow.
culture
It's
started
been
that
hard.
day.
It's been hard for you.
So Erykah Badu and her daughter Puma are
Oh,
getting
boy.
backlash
For
on
the photo they took.
for the photo they took
Backside.
modeling these leggings.
Erica, what's up? No, stop.
So basically Puma took to social media and was like, me and my
How
mom.
old is she?
She's 18.
Okay, as
She's-
long as she ain't 12.
No,
Right,
she's a
right.
grown up.
I
There
feel-
is a okay.
Conspiracy.
Don't judge me. I didn't watch it or nothing like that. Like I just know of it because I know I'm on social media all day.
Yeah.
So there is people out there, mothers and daughters that do OnlyFans together.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
do
Yeah,
all
yeah.
different types of stuff together. I think Erica Badu and her daughter taking a picture together, whatever.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's not that big of a, and plus
It's
she
just-
was
yeah.
modeling
yeah.
leggings that she is
And-
like
Child,
And it's probably
the
gonna
TikTok
sell.
leggings had everybody booty in the scene. Gone,
Right.
Facts.
gone, gone, gone.
so, and then
Ernie said it was innocent and tasteful a pic. Yeah,
You
it
know,
was
No, valid.
it was a Facebook booty shot.
yeah. I mean,
That's
It
what
was.
It was
It
a Facebook
was.
booty shot.
people just not used to seeing a
They
mother
not the
and daughter
photographer.
They're not used to seeing mother daughter booty shots.
Yeah.
That's what that is. And then lastly,
She get it
Paris
from her mom.
Hilton welcomes first
Pa-
baby
go
with
on.
her husband.
girl, Barry, you've
Wait,
been out
who?
here peering.
Who?
Paris Hilton.
Paris Hilton.
Like,
So
care
that's
about
what I have
her?
for hot
I
topics.
don't know.
I ain't heard
kinda
about
like Paris Hilton.
Paris in a
When,
minute.
when her and Nicole Richie
Yeah, that
was on The Simple Life, I thought that was funny.
Mm.
I was
Well,
like,
she
I'm
like Paris grew up. She got her life together.
Yeah,
Oh, also
Who
a
is
fan
Paris?
fell from the
Right.
balcony at Drake's Apollo performance.
Wait.
A fan
oh,
fell from the balcony. So basically, they said he fell. I look into it further. So when Drake was on the stage, this dude tried to stage dive off the balcony
Stupid.
and landed on some people underneath him. They at first they reported that he fell off. He did not. He stage dived. He's an idiot. And they was like, oh well, people suffered minor injury because he fell full force, but the guy is okay. Idiot.
What songs they
Stupid.
playing?
What?
I don't.
right.
Was this the Dipset concert?
No, this was just a Drake concert.
Right, but Drake had brought Dipset on stage,
Santana.
and I seen a video of that, and he had Cam.
I
Cam
guess
gave
it
him
was
his
when
mink.
21 Savage came out.
21.
Got you.
So that's what I got for hot tub.
Somebody stole a funeral home,
What?
a truck, and it had bodies
Oh,
in
the
it.
dead body in it.
And then when they got it back, the bodies were there. Like,
Oh, that's that black market.
Weekend at Ernie's.
listen,
Was it Ernie's or Bernie's?
Bernie's.
Bernie's.
Bernie's. I had something else, but I can't remember my paperwork. I had it in my hand.
Oh, and Justin Timberlake sold his, not Justin Timberlake, Justin Bieber sold his full catalog for $200 million.
Oh
Oh,
wow.
that's good. I just can't
Wow.
believe that Justin Bieber really started on YouTube.
Right.
Yeah.
That blows my mind
Yeah.
sometimes.
What
like-
what baffles me, he started off as a worship leader.
oh wow, really?
Yeah.
Him and Katy Perry were both worship
Definitely.
leaders before they. went
I
into
knew
the
about the
lives.
Katy Perry thing.
Yep,
Yeah.
Justin Bieber was a worship
And
leader.
Bieber went back and left again. But you it'd be like that. Life is
Yeah.
real.
He had a
Yeah.
Mace experience. Come back
Bieber-
to the church.
Bieber did.
Left a leg-
I liked his
had
song.
an experience,
And I
man.
was like, baby, baby. I like me some Justin Bieber.
Yeah, he was good. I ain't mad at Beeb.
Beebs knows the Lord. He's just, you know.
Right.
Rebellious.
What's that song? What's the song about? Not the peaches. Not peaches out.
I said, well,
Peaches out in Georgia. No, it's another one. Like he was going to.
You know that yummy. He wanted that yummy yummy.
Well,
Yummy,
if you ever
yummy,
see,
yummy.
okay, conspiracy.
Uh-oh,
If you
conspiracy.
ever see, I'm telling you,
You are
because
the
it's-
house conspiracy.
because this is all I like. Legit, I have days where that's all I do. Like I'll do conspiracy research or just stuff that I really truly believe in because it always
makes
comes up.
sense.
It's in my algorithm because I search it up, so I'm always seeing it.
My lord.
And then it
Yep.
just 1 + 1 = 2, and you kind
2
of can't
+ 2
refute
=
that.
Z.
Yeah, I mean, unless you're what's his name, Terrence Howard. He said that 1 + 1 does not equal 2, but that's a whole.
Oh,
other
right,
conversation.
right.
Mhm.
He,
He
has
did.
ascended the level of education. Anyways,
It made sense.
yeah,
It made sense.
Yeah. The Yummy Yummy song. If you ever watch the music video,
Mhm.
there are people that are supposed to look like other people in this. John Podesta, I think it was, and some other, and it's really like the song is silly or not, like, you know, it doesn't, it's just like a whatever song,
Uh-huh.
but the music video is like they're doing all these stuff with the kids, but all the people that's in the room at this fine dining thing is like high level executives and people in the industry. You gotta watch it and you gotta see it because it's really crazy. Like it's a really crazy
Mm.
video.
That doesn't
Yeah.
surprise me because Cat Williams told us a long time ago about mansion parties.
You know,
Right.
Yes.
Facts.
Yeah. It's been.
Is that Professor Overby?
It's going down, y'all. We get back local news right here on Fire 716. Coming up, we got Ron Isley and Jasmine Sullivan right here on Fire 716. Let's go. Let's get it.
That's it.
Listen.
Yeah, I was just watching another one. Somebody, who was it? I can't think of the guy, but they was talking
Right,
about
joint.
some parties was saying that P Diddy.
Looking
Y'all
at
gonna
the
hate this
plug.
because I
Oh,
know
Diddy.
everybody loved Tupac.
Big
but
sus.
They was saying that P Diddy was trying to get in with Tupac, or that they was you know, a little something together, and
You know, I can see that from the bathtub photo.
Oh, you talking about I Get Around?
yeah.
I can see that because not long ago Diddy was in a hotel in a jacuzzi with some guys, if I'm not mistaken.
Talking
He
about,
always with some dudes.
That video?
I don't know. Listen,
He was in the bathtub.
yeah, with the gold chains
Yeah,
on,
he
and
was spilling them away.
yeah,
I know. I did it.
Yeah.
When I was
A little
by
sus.
But that's what they were saying. Like why Carisha turned down or like wanted to stop messing with Diddy when he cut her payback from $500,000 a month to $250,000 a month, and it's like, this is what Jaguar Wright was saying. She was like, "What's going on in the Diddy household that $250,000 a month is not enough?"
Right.
And so that really does make you wonder, like, you know, what is going on? And then there's a whole thing.
Speaking
with
of
P. Diddy.
Jaguar, did you hear about what happened to her?
Oh, that she got arrested?
Arrested, the domestic violence and all of that,
Yes.
hanging out with that Solar dude.
But I mean, stuff doesn't surprise me like anymore when it comes to the industry.
Right.
Chris Tucker was on one of the planes that Jeffrey Epstein chartered to his private island.
Yeah. Oh, a lot of celebrities
Yeah.
were. Yeah.
It was
A
him,
lot.
Bill
Wow.
Clinton, and like 2 other people, and they were in a photo together.
Yeah. I think they even said that somebody filmed a music video on Epstein's Island. Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
But you got to think that these are all like they're all connected. Now,
No doubt.
probably not all of them are doing the same thing, but a lot of
Because the person
People-
who was trafficked by Jeffrey Epstein to the prince, the crown prince in
Um,
England.
yeah.
Ooh,
I know who you're
it
talking
happened.
about.
Dude.
Virginia something.
Said that she was like, I was on a plane with them, but they didn't do anything to me. So, but that was that time. Like,
Yeah. I mean,
she was like, oh, Chris Tucker was on the plane, Bill Clinton was on the plane, Donald Trump was on the plane, but I was trafficked to the crown prince and Donald Trump. And she was like, but it was like, oh, we're gonna get Chris Tucker because he's on a plane. Chris was like, I was going for a free ride.
right. I can totally see what you're saying.
never touched no kid.
Right.
If I be to Island, I've been stressed out anyway. Whoa. I'm not doing all that.
Right. Yeah.
Because
you
Chris
take me back.
Tucker did a joke. That's how I knew they weren't lying. Chris Tucker did a joke about traveling with Bill Clinton and him
Oh wow.
doing an impression like Bill Clinton, like, do the impression of the Chris, do the impression of it. So when the photo came up, I was like, so he just didn't say other people, including Jeffrey Epstein, was there.
Right.
Like,
And
Dang.
it's crazy how Jeffrey Epstein even rose to the heights that he got to. No real education.
he had Inventor Anna stuff
Yeah.
going on with him, except he never got the chick that invented Anna. So she was supposed to be like this heiress,
Yeah.
and she
That
was,
was
actually broke,
crazy.
like. But he came
Yeah.
in literally out of nowhere.
Yeah.
Just moved to New York, said that he was a financier and then a whole bunch of rich white people used him to invest their money.
Yep.
And that's a privilege to be.
Yes.
Yeah.
Because can you imagine one of us going up to somebody and be like, listen, I ain't got no education at all. I ain't
Keep
never
it
lived
flat,
in your
keep it flat.
neighborhood, none of that, but I can invest your money.
But that's the thing. And then he did go to school, but he never graduated. Because he
Right.
was a professor before. Jeffrey Epstein was a professor before he became what he was. And the reason why he got fired is because they tried to validate his credentials.
Mhm.
And they were like, wait,
He falsified them
you
joints.
never graduated from this school. And he was like,
Really?
yeah, but I've been doing this good work this whole time. Why would you fire me? And
Ooh, that's like that black kid that was playing doctor.
The doctor.
Yes.
he got arrested for something else, right?
Are you serious?
Impersonating another profession. No.
Yo.
He said, I want the fast track.
Thanks,
I
man.
can
I'm
heal
not
these
going to
people.
school.
I
I
don't
can do
need
what
to
y'all
pray.
do.
You got 30
He
seconds.
didn't get an honorary degree or nothing. Just out here just faking it.
He honored himself.
Prison meals.
But for the minutes, y'all got notes over there. I feel that notebook.
No, right.
She's like, I'm gonna take this back. This is what they was.
Yeah,
talking about.
I was writing notes on cancel culture.
Listen.
Talking about cancel culture in the black church, how they ostracize you.
Mm.
That's what I was talking about.
Remember they canceled Tommy Hilfiger?
Uh-oh.
Fact.
Well,
Fact.
he came out as a racist though.
Yeah.
You can't come out as a racist and then get mad when people be like, we don't want to support a racist.
Yeah, he tried. He's like, I got Leah as my new commercial.
Racism
We was like,
the
nope.
rest of them.
Yo.
Like, that's when honesty goes wrong.
Right.
He goes
Why did
left.
you cancel me? Because you came out and said you're a racist. We didn't know you was a racist until you said so.
But I mean, would you prefer somebody to be like an open racist or a closeted race? You know what I'm saying?
Close it up.
Closet.
Because I would say I would rather somebody be open because now I know what you are. I can avoid you. But when you don't know and you just hiding it, now I'm coming over your house, I'm eating your food. You could be
I don't wanna have
poisoning
to
me.
But
I don't know.
put you on my
but
hit
his
list on
omission
purpose.
caused him to go bankrupt.
Well, as he
Because
should.
all the black community was like, oh, so we ain't wearing Tommy Girl no more.
That's his
we ain't out
fault.
here. Like, he went bankrupt because of it.
We put all that away.
Right.
Fire
All this-
716, your
Yeah.
boy Big Frank. That was Jasmine Sullivan. It is 10 minutes to the top of the hour. It's going down. You're ready to get into some hot topic and some words of inspiration. It's going down. Local news. What I say? Hot topics? Maybe the hot topic is local news. Locally hot. No, local news. And get into that conversation. Then we're going to inspire you guys and set you off right on this beautiful Wednesday.
Okay.
Let's talk about it.
So officers were called to the 100 block of Orlando Street at 2:30. According to them, a 29-year-old Cheektowaga woman was shot during an argument at a party, and police said she was taken to ECMC where she is
My Lord.
in stable condition right now. They're
Yeah.
looking for information.
Wow.
Buffalo police say a 39-year-old man is dead after an overnight shooting on East Ferry. Officers were called to the 200 block of East Ferry Street, and the 39-year-old man was shot multiple times inside a car. He was pronounced dead on the scene. Niagara Falls are investigating a fatal shooting that occurred on 1100 block of South Avenue, 6:30 on Saturday. It was reported that a male seriously injured after he was shot multiple times. The family has identified the male via social media as Jalen McWilson. And they said that according to the family that he was robbed and murdered that evening.
Yeah.
I want
Martha
to pause there
McWilson's
for a hot
son.
second and give a shout out to and my prayers to Marsha McWilson.
Yes.
For those who do know, that was
That
her
is
son.
her son. Yeah.
Yeah.
But Marsha is she sings blues. She's been in gospel.
Yeah.
She goes to Zion.
Yeah.
She's a very prominent person in our community here in the
Yeah,
Niagara
yeah.
Falls area, even Buffalo. She just got finished doing a concert, and just want to keep her lifted in prayer. She's been suffering loss left and right. So let's just make sure we call her name out while we're talking to God,
Valid.
praying, tapping in. Just keep her covered. And also, matter random. I'm thinking about this. I need to figure out if there is a local grief organization because I know that there's some in Buffalo, but if they cater to the Niagara area, or is there one in Niagara Falls? Because we're losing a lot,
Yeah.
and we don't always have an outlet or a method of who can I talk to that's
Right.
been through this. And just talking to my grandmother, the loss of a son before
Yeah.
is it just hits hard.
Right.
Even to lose a child, because it's never the plan. But to be present, to be able to see that and to view that in that experience. So just keep her lifted in prayer. But I would love to be able to tap into an organization that is that helps with grief and send them that way to deal with that. So if you
Yeah.
know it's probably 716@gmail.com or 716-371-1903. All right. Proceed.
No, it's
That is so
fine.
terrible.
And lastly, on the 100 block of Pine, the police executed a warrant on Wednesday, and investigators found so much stuff. They found and my phone just shut it off. That's wrong. 48-year-old Timothy C. Tucker and I don't think that's in relation. 23-year-old Chastity Banks and 19-year-old Leanna Gatto. So those were the people that they found. Not only did they find 14 kilos of cocaine, but they also found guns. They found shot up. She's dying on the air. Sawed off
And
shotgun.
this is where?
weed.
Pine Street.
This was on the 100 block of Pine Street.
In the falls?
No, in Buffalo.
That make it because mentally,
Facts.
I was
I'm
like,
thinking
man.
like, wait, 100 block of Pine.
Yeah, because they were suspected of having like a cocaine
wait, that's
garage
right.
anyway. So they issued a search warrant and found all of them with the
Dang.
cocaine on top of more drugs, weed, shot off shotguns, 45s, ammo, all of it. So now, they're going to be facing some issues. Nope, that's the same story. And that's it.
So there's a conspiracy out there. I thought about this when I seen the word conspiracy. Thought about my team, and that Damar Hamlin,
Yes.
that he had died on the field, and that there was never another body. I don't have. I'll bring back the story probably Friday.
So they're saying he a clone now.
They're saying he a clone.
Listen, we can
They
get
say-
into the clone talk.
So and I want to speak on that because they said it was 4 major injuries on that very same field this year, and that is not coincidence. It can't be.
Right.
It can't be.
Well, he
But-
did medically die.
No, valid. They were trying to
Like,
resuscitate him,
they
but
said
they
he
trying to
died
say
more
he
than
didn't
once.
make it off the field. That's what they trying to say.
Yeah.
I mean, back in 2000. I know my facts, okay? Back in 2012, I think it was. I was in high school. 2011, 2012. I used to just read the newspaper. I would read the newspaper and I would read techie magazines during lunch. So I'm just sitting there, anyways. And back then, they had a whole article about them cloning sheep and
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Valid, yeah.
and they
I
were
remember that.
moving towards cloning different things for humans.
I recall that.
So I mean,
Body parts,
there are
all
some
that.
people I'm sorry, but Gucci does not look like the same Gucci.
Oh yeah.
Lil Durk don't look like the same Lil Durk. There's a couple people actually that you look at them and you're like, that is not. There's no way. People could change, have plastic surgery, lose weight,
Yeah.
whatever. But some people just. I
Fact.
mean,
They
But
have
I-
medically cloned body parts so
I've
that
heard-
people can get
Can-
vital
Right,
organs and
like
stuff.
hearts and
Yeah.
lungs and stuff.
yeah.
I heard
But it looks
that
it looks
Gucci
like
got-
him, next to his. It looks like him next to his mural. Like,
Got
as he
you.
Damar Hamlin posed next to his mural
He
recently
said
in
that.
Buffalo.
That's crazy.
It looks just like him.
Got
Like,
you.
it doesn't. You don't see any
got you.
different
Right.
flaws.
So no, I heard Gucci got the ice cream on his face for that reason.
Oh, that he went back and got the tattoo.
He got the back in the day when he
that
got
he had-
the ice cream on his face.
Oh, yeah.
Mhm.
He was like, he got it on his face because it 9 times out of 10 can't be duplicated. And I'm like, I get you, but it can be.
No, he ain't got it now.
They can. He got it. It
Sure?
just don't look the same.
Oh.
Oh.
His face is slimmer.
Because when you go,
You
from
get what I'm
fat to
saying?
skinny,
So-
it's gonna look a little different.
Yeah.
Right,
But
right, right.
it looks more defined. It doesn't. It takes nothing to find the artist that did your original tattoo.
Yeah.
Nothing. He still got the template. He got the stencil. All that. Go ahead, put that on your face, big dog. We got a new Gucci.
Mm.
I get it, but you know,
I mean, hey, Kanye West did put the information out there about the doctor.
that killed his
No,
mom.
not doctor, but what's his name? The gym,
John.
His
gym
trainer.
The trainer. Thank
Yes.
you. The trainer
Yes.
that the trainer had texted him and was like, "I'm gonna put you back in the
Back
mental
on meds,
hospital. Yeah,
facts.
like you won't see your kids again." And think about Britney Spears,
Facts.
how much she was drugged up. Like they really do these
Well,
people
that's because
kind
she
of
was a
wrong.
product of Disney.
And every Disney man,
Yeah.
Disney.
They don't make
The
it
only
right.
person who made it out of Disney like healthy, I think, was the chick that's in How I Met Your Father.
Yes.
Hillary
Yeah,
Duff.
yeah,
Hillary
yeah.
Duff.
She the only one because she said it like she was like, growing up in Disney, I watched
Raven.
my friends go crazy.
Wow.
Barely.
Raven went crazy.
Yeah.
Raven was on TikTok and she was TikToking, and if she done put her, I'm not gonna body shame anybody, but girl, stop.
What
Yeah.
It wasn't. It was right.
Raven
She-
had a crazy face.
She did.
I don't want to be this person, but I'm gonna be this person. Gird up your loins when you start shaking. It was
It was too much. It was too
y'all on
much.
radio. Y'all can't see me. But I don't know what dance she's trying to do.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see what's going
Yeah,
on
it's
here.
just a lot. I'm
not too mad about it.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh, I
it's
saw
just-
that TikTok.
Yeah,
Is
it's-
it?
yeah, too.
Oh, okay, I'm not mad.
Yeah, it's not bad. It's just,
It's Raven.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
She-
Raven.
Oh.
but you got to gird that
I
up.
don't know. They always
Okay,
shake their
it is.
heads. That's always a telltale sign
But,
too.
yeah, Hillary
Yeah.
Duff.
Oh, a shaved head is a new beginning. A shaved head is a.
Something's going on.
Is
Hillary
some-
Duff and Bieber. They the only two that kind of came out unscathed out of this.
Was
Bieber
Bieber
was
was
he
Mickey
on
Mouse
part of this?
Clubhouse?
When?
long time ago. He was around with Christina Aguilera. That's how they met. That's how they became friends.
Justin Timberlake, right?
What?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Justin doing good, right?
Justin Bieber?
Justin
Oh, Justin Timberlake.
Oh, Timberlake. Yeah, he
Timberlake.
doing good. He
Yeah.
doing
Yeah,
good.
you know.
And so it's a few that made it past the
Facts,
Disney process, but
It's,
like
it's tough.
a lot of them said like growing up as a child star, going through Disney,
Yeah.
it like almost drove them crazy because they were introduced to like drugs and stuff at a young age.
Oh, yeah.
What's her name that
Yeah.
played on Never Been Kissed? She did Firestarter. Like
Diane.
no, you know who I'm talking.
No.
She did the Angels. You know what
Angels
I'm
in the
talking about?
Outfield?
Charlie's
Oh, wait,
Angels.
Drew Barrymore.
Thank you.
Drew Barrymore. Drew.
Drew Barrymore wrote a book, and in her book, she was talking about how she was in the same clubs with these celebrities at like 13 years old, and with her drink, smoking cigarettes.
Oh yeah, I remember. I heard that.
Yeah.
You know, they don't care like that. That's their environment, and her family's like all actors.
They're
So
all
she-
actors.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
wow.
it's like that's what they
That was
do.
a no-
So
no
they get
doubt.
introduced to them drugs. Corey
But-
Feldman.
Now, make sense because I had me a shot of peach schnapps and some vodka at 10 in the grandma basement.
I lived in a house with a
I,
bar in it. So
Yeah.
I stole a bottle of liquor and took it to school.
In school, I was in the backwoods drinking vodka.
I was wild.
Man,
I-
wild.
I didn't understand the ratio.
Yeah.
Juice to alcohol ratio. So I went to the store, bought an Arizona, drunk some.
Okay.
Like
Yeah.
this much left. Like this much left.
Okay.
Fill it up with the rest of with vodka,
Oh,
put the
man.
bottle in the bag and chugging that joint all day. I ran out of juice. So at one point, me and my friends are just drinking straight liquor.
Yeah.
What's in that can? Nothing. Get out of here. Mind your business. These teachers talking to us.
Yeah.
Mind your business. Get out of here. And we was a wild bunch.
Listen, it's 10:01. We over time. Let's give them some words of inspiration quickly around the table before we get up out of here.
Wake up, wake up, wake up. Up you wake, up you wake, up you wake. If y'all get a chance, go and watch Do the Right Thing. Like I watched, this is like my third time watching it, and this is the second time watching it for school. But when I say it lines up perfectly to everything going on right now, it hit home.
Right.
It hit differently. Let it open your eyes. Go watch it. It's a great film. It's funny. It's cool, and yeah, it is an eye opener.
if you watch
Okay.
it, tag
Facts.
Spike Lee so we can get our payment for that advertisement.
Facts.
That wasn't advertisement. That wasn't advertisement. That was motivation. Because it's
Jay Cherie, what you got?
I would say my motivation is this is not the end of you.
Mhm.
I understand that life has been lifing the life out of us, but the fact that you are able to endure, the fact that you're able to get through it, that lets you know that this is not going to end you. I don't like when people say, well, if it doesn't kill you, it makes you stronger, because in the process you do get hurt.
Yeah.
But it builds a resilience in you so that you can endure more as it comes.
Right.
So I will say it's not going to kill you. It's not going to take you out. You will make it through this. If you need help, seek out the help.
Right.
Call the lines, call the people, hit me up on my BGC page. I'll answer Facebook messages on BGC. But really, just reach out for the help that you need. But don't let this situation make you feel like you're not going to make it, because you will.
Yes. So real quick, my friend said I could say this last night we were talking, and this is gonna be my word. And she had a dude spin the block that hasn't been around since 2019. And she was like, she said to him, she's like, I don't know if this is from the devil or from God. And then the guy said it was that good coochie. I said, I don't think that our Lord and Savior would send somebody and then say that. So my message for the day is, if he spins the block and you ask if this is from the Lord or the devil and they answer, believe them. That's not from the Lord.
Not from the Lord.
Don't
That is
zone
crazy.
do it.
Not
So
that.
Zone
make
zoo
real life things.
Facts.
Yeah. Don't.
Buffalo Bennett's. Bennett's in Buffalo. BB.
B.O.B. Bob.
No.
Yeah. Trust God, love people.
Yeah.
You know, Take it a day at a time because it's hard, man. It's hard to love some people, but that's what makes us different from everybody else. That's what the Bible says. Christians love people that are unlovely. So,
My Lord.
Love it.
Amen. And so, just to tell a little bit of my business to let y'all know that you're not alone. I'm 4 years, 3 months, 18 days clean from alcohol.
Yes, hey.
Let's go.
Yeah. And 25 days clean from nicotine. Y'all can do it too.
Good stuff.
go.
Good stuff. Don't drop that dun-ta-dun.
Okay.
Don't. I don't know those other words. I think it's. Is it? What's the word?
Don't drop that dun-ta-dun.
Hey,
Don't drop that dun-ta-dun.
Hey, don't drop that dun-ta-dun.
Don't. In other words, get up, handle your business. Let's go. You don't have time to stop. You don't have time to waste time. You don't have time to just not to be in place, just moving recklessly. It's time to make forward motion, forward movement. We're moving to a place. We're going somewhere. It's going down. Big Frank in the morning. Like I said,
Not
don't
fumble.
drop that dun-ta-dun. Right here on Fire 716, Big Frank in the morning. We holler at y'all Friday. Peace.